slow. I'll be understanding if you change your day. One day I'll be walking by the place you stay. Whoa, ooh, whoa, say hello. Whoa, say hello. Baby, I'll get at you when my life gets slow. I'll be understanding if you change your day. Maybe you prefer to live a life you know. One day I'll be walking by the place you stay. Whoa, say hello. Say hello, say hello.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?
You raggedy bitch.
Jack Harlow got his Tony bag.
Lets me further know
That's this should sound like.
what it is you really do.
What it do, y'all? What it do, y'all? I'm the host with the motherfucking most. Chill motherfucking Mary. You are now tuned to Live from the Spot. Shout out to everybody tuning in, not tuning in. You know how we do and how we rock. I was supposed to put the goddamn cover on, wasn't I? I was supposed to put the motherfucking cover on. Nah, I completely forgot. Oh, well. Anyway, how's everybody doing this evening? I don't know if I'm too early or too late. Because usually I know when I start like 11, 12 o'clock, that's when I've had the most audience in here recently. I don't know why that is, why I have such a late night audience now. I know we've been going to like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning some nights, but I'm like, damn. Sometimes a brother want to start a little bit earlier, you know? Have a little bit of time for the evening. I want to be drained time. Like the past couple of nights I've just been going to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then getting up to go to work by 12 o'clock. So I'm up at like 9, 10 o'clock to go to work at 12. So it's like, yo, I can't keep doing that. Can't keep doing that no more. Can't keep running away. That's what this whole album sounds like. Can't keep running away. Anyway, hope everybody, like I said, is doing all right this Tuesday evening. My week is so out of order in my head sometimes. It's so out of order in my head. When you start work on Sunday, when your Sunday is Monday. I should say your Monday is Sunday. That's what I meant to say. When your Monday is Sunday, pretty much at work. Just throws your whole brain off whack sometimes. All off whack. All right, so I guess we could start here. We could definitely start here. Has anybody heard the album? Has anybody heard the album? Should I wait for a little bit? Because it feels like I should be waiting a little bit until more people get up in here. So I know it's super early. Like I feel like I really should be waiting. I know I said 11 Eastern time, but I know it's like 11:44 on the East Coast right now. So maybe they thought I meant midnight. Maybe they thought I meant midnight. I don't know. But also apologies for last night. I didn't mean to start that damn late. Like I said, I was doing a favor for a friend, and it ended up running way too longer than I expected. And by the time I got back here, I was like, I still gotta go live. And I had absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing, prepared. No post-production done, no nothing. And this particular time, didn't really have any videos, any funny videos that I thought about. So just started it with regular intro music. But at least I was actually prepared. But the only thing that happened last night after the fact was we ended up having a crash. We ended up having a fucking crash. So then I figured out why it crashed. Because it did it again right before I was about to go live again. The shit crashed on me. The JavaScript crashed completely. Then I said, all right, let me just look internally into this damn thing. And it ended up being the storage. ended up being the damn storage. Let me show myself here. I guess, right? Ended up being the damn storage. So I said, fuck it. Let me just take a couple of minutes and try to clear some storage up, because if I don't clear a little bit of storage up, the Streamlabs ain't going to work at all. So let me at least do that right now and make sure I am able to get to you guys. So, like I said, it just feels like it's early. It feels like it's way too early for everybody. I'm looking at the thing now. I usually see somebody pop up in here by now. I'm like, damn, like I said, am I too early? Am I way too early? So, all right, we'll just go ahead. We will just go on ahead. Because I want to know why they're killing Jack Harlow. They calling him tone deaf. They calling him all type of shit. Should I just go to Twitter? That'd probably be the best way, right? Just go to Twitter. See what they saying on here real quick. Because they've been giving him shit from him pretty much. Oh my God, they've pretty much been giving him shit over this album because of the clip that's been going around of him saying, "I got blacker," and I think it got just put out of context of how he said it. I do want to look at that real quick as well. I'm just trying to run down some things and see what we got here on the Twitter, on the feed. Charlie Kirk Franklin. Yeah, the top names. Okay, so Charlie Kirk Franklin, Brian McWhite, Stevie Wonderbread, Jay Nilla, D'Angelo. D'Angelo is crazy. Christopher Brown. Oh, okay. Chris Brown, Christopher Brown. Most definitely not Jacob Quale. Music Snow Child, Snow Allegro, De La Soap. De La Soap, a good one. De La Soap is a good one. Remy Sham. Remy Sham. Vanilla Rice. Vanilla Rice. Lazy. Common Sensible. Scott's Torch. A Tribe Called Man. Yo, they have been flaming him though all over this damn clip.
Arguable. I'm saying you didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went deeper into
black music.
Yeah. Deeper into blackness. Yeah. So was that conscious? Was that a little twist on the typical move that white rappers make, which is to retreat back into traditionally white sounds?
It certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because you like pushing that boundary, that line?
I think I love black music. I love the sound of black music.
Who among us?
Yeah, I love the sound of black music.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, that safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found. And of course, it appealed to me to do something that I felt like at a time when there's plenty of people expecting me to take some of the routes y'all are taking.
Yep.
To take the route that not only might not be expected, but is also the one I genuinely want to take. So all the stars aligned in that way for me, to be honest. I'm not going to pretend like what you're talking about, I was like, I guess you're right. I knew that there were multiple things appealing about this route, but I also came to the decision, I'm proud to say, off of what feels good in my ear. Mm-hmm. I love R&B music. I love the sound of soft, intimate, melodic music. So I want to be understood. I want to write melodies that invite people to sing along.
And see, that's the other key thing about R&B though, is sometimes it's misunderstood. So I get where you're coming, I get where you're going, but art is not meant to be understood. Let me always say that. Art is not meant to be understood. It's meant for you to have your own interpretation of it and your own relevancy to it or relation to it, but it's not always meant to be understood. So even though I get your intent of I want to be understood, and I think that's where when I listen to this album, we're gonna listen to a couple joints right now. Matter of fact, right? Because when I listen to the album, just even watching like the first video right here, and I'm saying to myself, this nigga is walking down the same block that RZA was going to play the chess man. Remember that in Wu-Tang? This nigga is walking down the same block that RZA was going to play the chess nigga. So I was saying to myself, all right, I see where you're going with this. I see why they calling you tone deaf. Because you already got, okay, this is very, listen, when I heard what the album was going to be called, and it was like Monica, and everybody was like, yo, come on now, bro, my nigga. And everybody knew that he was going to be going like the black route with the album, just off him calling it Monica, and then him having like the faded look on the album cover, him calling it Monica, and everybody was like, bruh, you trying to say my nigga? You trying to say my nigga, bruh? And then I was like, all right, I have a feeling this entire album, before I listened to anything, I was like, this entire album is going to sound very eclectic, and it's going to sound very Jamiroquai mixed with a little bit of, you know, Afrocentric R&B, maybe rap, right? I was like, cool. Let me give it a listen. And I was like, all right. Now he's showing his depiction of Monica. I'm like, all right, Jack. Let's see where you going with this. However, tread lightly.
All I wanna do is get some time alone with you the way you want to, baby girl. Find somewhere that we can walk around together, see, cause I don't want you by yourself. You put up your hair and pick out what you wanna wear. I'm coming, won't you say the word? We can call it when you're ready to. Show me what you really wanna do.
Now, the melody is cool. The melody is all right. And I also like the whole, see, what people don't understand with this album, right? I think the older crowd gave it more of a, even the black crowd, I guess, some of the young black crowd, gave it more of a side eye than they should have on first listen. Not even on first listen, just off the, who take it with a grain of salt, because the young generation now is very much into like the coffee shop lo-fi vibe music. So this is right up their alley, especially since we're also in a time now where you also have to think, you know, interracial relationships are a thing. Like, people need to not be living in the 1950s and 1960s and just learn to accept those things. Like, even in the city I'm now, it's like, it's damn near frowned upon if you were a white girl. It's like, what the hell? It's like, we not in the damn 70s no more, like, or 60s. Like, and I just don't understand. I will never understand it. I will never understand it. So I'm getting, like I said, where he's going in these different lengths of this, of the music already. The only thing I was really, you know, skeptical on was, is he going to stay this the whole album, or is he going to rear off and going to different avenues of this eclectic lo-fi sound? That's where I said,
I wish I could trade places with that fence. I wanna be the one that you lean against.
Now that line right there, I was like, okay, was this that? I don't know how artistic that line was. I wish I could trade places with your face. I don't know any man that wish he could trade places with a woman's face. I'm just being very honest when I say that. I don't know too many guys that would say that to a woman. Now, I've known that Jack Harlow supposedly has the bitches. He gets the lines or whatnot, but that was one of the corniest shits you could have ever fucking said to somebody. I wish I could trade places with your face. What the fuck do you mean? Dude.
Can make it so you maintain in a sense. Talk to me till you're fully convinced. I wish I could trade places with that lamppost. I like the way you lean on that damn post.
Okay, there you go. That's more like it. That's smoother.
I could be the handrail that you put your hands on. Oh. All I wanna do is get some time alone with you the way you want to, baby girl. Find somewhere that we can walk around together, see, cause I don't want you by yourself. You put up your hair and pick out what you wanna wear. I'm coming, won't you say the word? We could call it when you're ready to. Show me what you really wanna do. I can't find no benefits in going our separate ways. And I know you so independent and it don't need to change. But I just need a chance to bring the woman out of you. I already see it coming out of you. Gripping on your body like I'm running out of you. Wondering if I'm wanting something out of you. Go ahead and tell me, baby, how does it feel when all of a sudden someone appears and takes you by surprise? All I wanna do is get some time alone with you the way you want to, baby girl. Find somewhere that we can walk around together, see, cause I don't want you by yourself. You put up your hair and pick out what you wanna wear. I'm coming, won't you say the word?
See, the only thing about this, right, is, and I had talked about this when he was first releasing the album. I said, though, J. Cole got these niggas wanting to make music again and get back in the studio. But then I was like, well, damn, niggas don't want to rap no more. Ain't that? You know, I was like, niggas don't want to rap no more. And sure enough, this just goes to show what I was saying. Niggas don't want to rap no more. I mean, he's not a nigga, but you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to rap no more. Besides J. Cole, right? What other rap albums come out this year? Or shit, for the past, I want to say damn near almost a year now. Can you really name a good rap album that came out in you know what I'm saying? Like an actual album release? Not even talking about someone released a project or released a mixtape type shit. Somebody put out an album, had a rollout type shit. I haven't heard it but J. Cole in the past year. So I'm like, damn, is it really over? That's just starting to feel like it's really over. Sheree Purnell, what's going on? West, y'all. Yes, y'all. Juju, what's going on? What's going on? I ain't seen you in a minute here, Juju. What's going on with you? Yeah, I don't know where music's going nowadays. I just it feels surreal how it just feels like it's in its dying days, even hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like it's in its completely dying days, unfortunately. And it's just nothing we can do about it. And I know the conversation will be all hip hop been dead. But then, like I said, you got my dude here and went Jamiroquai on us. He was one of the only new rappers that was actually making a scene for himself, or should I say making a name for himself. White boy, of course, but it's over. It's over. He's the new Drake thing. That whole ship has sailed now. The Jack Harlow's the new Drake to take the crown or whatever. And you saw Drake did a video with him trying to pass the crown with him at the Kentucky Derby little event center, and no, it just didn't switch over. It didn't switch over. And usually when a torch passing happens, like for example, Snoop Dogg passing the torch to Kendrick Lamar, Kendrick took that bitch and ran far. He ran far. Certain niggas get the torch. Jay-Z supposedly passed the torch to Cole. Nigga ran far. Drake passed the torch to this nigga. He just stood there and looked at him. Where am I supposed to go? And this is where he went.
We could call it when you're ready to. Show me what you really want to do.
This is where that nigga went. So I'm listening to the rest of the album. And I said, okay, like I said, I hope.
Gotta walk away, even though you're lonesome. Giving my love up, even though you want some. Wanna see you stay. I'll be the one you're moving on from.
We did. We definitely did have a good 50 years. We definitely did have a good 50 years. But see how rock is still going on? Rock done had a good 75, maybe more. Like, why all the other genres is getting they? I mean, like, why we just died? We just withered out like the plant that never got watered no more.
My love, even though you want some. Sleeping on your own, staying to yourself, working on your own projects. Touching on yourself, checking in the hotels, making all your own money. Gotta walk away, even though you're lonesome. Giving my love, even though you want some. First time I laid eyes on you would've been the wrong time to approach. I could tell you had a strong mind, so I'ma wait, but I couldn't wait a long time. Looking at you while you walk by, somehow now suddenly you are alive. Ever seen to think about and wanna talk about? Never saw how it all could've gone down. Hill till now, I just thought by. I guess you gotta walk away, even though you're lonesome.
And I was like, okay, this song sound like the last one. Like it sound like the last one. All right. Is he gonna switch the vibe up? This is when I started asking myself. I was like, okay, song 2. I was like, it's fine. Sometimes the intro and the second song sound like, I'm like, that's okay. And then this came on. And I was like, did he just sit in the studio for like 2 days with the same nigga with the same guitar in the same corner? Because this album is starting to sound like a nigga just staring out the window with the raindrops hitting it. And he just staring out the window like he got some pussy. And shorty just, you know what I mean? This whole album, this what this whole album is starting to, you know what? I'm going to let some more of it play. And like I said, this whole album just started to sound like a nigga that got, you know what I'm saying, ghosted and was depressed after he got some good pussy. And that pussy just never hit him back. That's what this album was starting to sound like. Like he met her on the street, got some, she ain't never returned.
You don't wanna rush, that's fine, okay. I'll let you decide what's not okay.
Look, the first goddamn line of the third song, I'm like, you don't want to rush this out, okay? Like he just sound mad as hell. Like, goddamn, I ain't sure I want to be in love, man. Nigga, damn.
Not okay. Sick of meeting people that you find okay. Invites come, you say I'm okay. I'm okay.
Like life was sneaking about. Trust me, I know he is no Jamiroquai. That Jamiroquai got some fire. Jamiroquai got some fire on the low. I don't know. People don't know about Jamiroquai like that. They only know about the one song, Future Made Out Virtual Insanity. They know about just that. They don't know about real Jamiroquai.
Loving you's a question. I think about coming your direction. I think about wanting your affection. I think about you. Glad we got an ocean in between us, otherwise emotion will keep creeping up. Don't know how to cope when I think about you.
See what I'm saying? It sound the first 3 songs. I already see the story of what this is. It's a good idea. I feel like I get it. Like I said, I get the project. It's a cool little idea. But then by this song, the 4th one, right? I was like, nigga, get out the window. Get your ass out the window. It done stop raining. It might be a little cloudy outside, but it's got warm outside. Get your ass outside, go to the store or something. The nigga been sitting in the corner with the guitar for the past 2 hours. Get out and go to go somewhere. Go to the mall, something. This bitch ain't coming back. This whole vibe right here sound like the nigga depressed at the, you know, the nigga that's always depressed at the bar. He just always looking down. Ain't got a phone to look at. He just looking down at the whole granite of the wood at the bar. Just been staring at that bitch in thought. Just keep picking up the drink. Yeah, hit me with another one. Hit me with another one. That nigga done got hit about 20 times on his tab that he ain't gonna pay for a week. And he just there drinking. That's what this vibe sound like right now. The nigga, pick your head up.
You're my winter, she's my summer. One comes round, I crave the other. At first, there's no cause for concern.
Only one jam. What's going on?
Time elapses, passions emerge. It comes on the radio every time.
See, like I said, I get it. You doing the coffee shop lo-fi rap vibe. I understand. Not even rap. This is just depression and harmony. That's what this is. Depression and harmony. What was the next joint right here? So all right, so now we have my winter. And this is where I wanted to kick something. This is where I wanted to kick something over. Cause I'm like, nigga, this album only 9 songs.
My love, you'll find trouble if you wait for me. Won't be long.
So you got a minute of a whole other nigga singing as your one track in the middle of this shit. This is one whole track by itself. Move along. It's just one nigga singing that ain't him. I said, Jack, now you pissing me off. Now you starting to insult my intelligence, Jack. And I was like, okay, all of my friends, all right, now the nigga done went outside. I saw the name. I was like, yeah, he done gotten his good vibe. And then it started raining again. And the nigga went back in the house. I said, Jack, you can't even call yourself Jack. This just sounds like Harlow. This is just Harlow. Where's Jack at? Where the fuck is Jack at? Bring Jack the fuck back. Who is this nigga you didn't become? This is just Harlow. This ain't Jack. This is just Harlow. This shit sound depressing.
All of my friends tell me I tend to come on way too strong, way too fast, I'm way too gone. All of my friends say I keep falling in love.
You know the friend that call you all the time, right? They always got a relationship problem. Well, matter of fact, I'll give you a better example, right? The baby mother that don't never leave the baby daddy. Always got some drama, right? Always got some shit going on in their relationship, but they just won't leave each other the fuck alone. And every time you done told the person, right, they done vented to you about everything. They done did every possible thing to this person. The way you saying, yo, just leave them. Just get with somebody else. Just get with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You can move on. And that person just never moved the fuck on to the point you just saying, fuck it. They gonna be stubborn. Just let their ass be stubborn.
Way too often telling me slow down and be cautious. All I know is this time's different.
This time's different. That's what you all say. This time is different. No, the fuck it ain't. He gonna fuck up again next week. He gonna fuck up again tomorrow. Listen, he gonna keep fucking up and you gonna keep going back. And then vice versa, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. You telling Shorty, yo, you telling your homie, yo, dog, she ain't gonna change. Yeah, dog, but I love her. Know what I'm saying? I love her. I know how she be doing me, but know what I'm saying? I love her. I love my baby mother. I never let her go. That's what this shit sound like to me. It's like, nigga, let it go.
Let's just call it intuition.
Now, mind you, right? I said this album is 9 songs. Nigga, it's 3 left after this. We up to song 6. We up to song 6 already in this bitch. Jack, really? Really? Really, Hollow? This what the fuck you done gave me? I kept trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. I was like, I ain't gonna listen to it. I know he did good on it. And then I hear this shit. I'm like, has the nigga with the guitar left at all? I'm like, you paid this nigga to just sit in the corner and play depressing sounds to you all day long in the same apartment. Why? Just why? You know what? Like I said, we on song 7. We just on song 7. This what this album sound like. This is what I envision this album like. This entire album sound like Eddie Murphy holding the sheets. After that morning he woke up, said, damn. She left me. He's smelling the sheets. Shit. I must have her. Man, ain't never had no pussy like that. I must have her. Jack, she ain't coming back. This was the I done got left shamefully. I done got left shamefully in this picture right here. This whole album sounded like Eddie Murphy holding the sheets. That's what it sounded like to me whenever I listen to this Jack Harlow album. The nigga that got ghosted. And you don't really hear about that too much in music, so I respect that part too, that aspect. You don't really hear about the dude that got ghosted. I'm like, against the grain. I'm like, yeah, maybe he got mad. You know what I'm saying?
You're looking at me, but you're still not listening.
And then I hear this same goddamn guitar again.
Acting like you don't feel nothing. Baby, I just want to spend time with you. Where you going?
Nigga, you can't spend no time with somebody that ain't never showed back up. Like I said, we had song 8, and he's still waiting for this bitch to come back. And that's when you heard the intro record to the last song is this, which y'all heard me play in the beginning. With a nigga just walking past her crib where she used to stay at. She done moved away. She went past moving on from the nigga. She done moved away from the neighborhood and left. So you done got some pussy. Been waiting for her to return your one text message for a week. She done moved completely away from your ass and just never returned your call, your text, no nothing. As I said, this whole album is Eddie Murphy holding the sheets. All right concept though. I think he trolling us with this album. Possibly, very possibly elevator shit. Definitely elevator music. I could definitely hear this one in the elevator.
Maybe I'll get at you when my life gets slow.
That's holding music right there. That's cold waiting holding music right there. That's they don't put you on hold. Please hold.
I'll be understanding if you change your name.
Customer service will put you on your hold. Love who I'm becoming. What's going on? Yeah, bootleg Remy Shan. That's what that was. Okay, so I was wondering what that name was. Snicker Mama. I was wondering. He's a white Canadian neo soul artist back in the early 2000s. Yo, you know what's crazy? I was today years old finding out John B was actually white. I didn't know that. I had to look it up. I was like, man, he's trying to be John B and not look. I was like, wait, John B white? I didn't know he was white. I didn't know. I always thought he was black. I always thought John B was black. Like, you see this picture here, you don't think of it. Look, I didn't listen. I saw this back in the day, right? When I was a teenager, I thought John B was one of them, I'm saying, Spanish kids from the Bronx that just had some soul to him that could sing. You know what I'm saying? Don't he look like a Bronx Latino? John B looked like a Bronx Latino back then. Then I see this nigga here. I'm like, who the fuck? Like, what happened? When you went from John Leguizamo to Bruce Springsteen on me, I'm like, where the fuck did he go? I'm like, this ain't John B. It's Jesus. Who did this ain't? What the? This how? How could you have fooled me all this time? I'm like, maybe I was just in the dark. Maybe I was just in the dark. Because I didn't know you were Brian McWhite. I didn't know. Like I said, I today years old. Yes, I love John B too. But I had no idea that Nilla was white. I didn't know. I didn't know. Had to look at him. I was like, this fake John B. Jack Harlow. I look up John B. White. I said, wait, what? John B. is white. I'm like, I'm fucked up. My whole childhood a lie. I know how my mama feel with Jay-Z. My childhood a lie. My childhood is a lie. His wife is black. It better be. She better be. Shit. She better be. Let me see. All right. But yeah, that was my review of the Jack Harlow album. Because like I said, they've been killing this fool on Twitter. They was killing this fool on Twitter. I don't know if y'all heard the names we ran down. Charlie Kirk Franklin, Brian McWhite, Stevie Wonderbread, Jay Nilla, D'Angelo, Christopher Brown, most definitely not Jacob Kweli, Music Snow Child, Snow Allegro. This one still got me. De La Soap, Remy Sham, Vanilla Rice, Lazy, Common Sensible, Scotch Torch. Out the Scotch Torch was crazy. A Tribe Called Meh. I'm Vanilla, baby.
John saying you didn't retreat.
Oh, because he said he becoming blacker. He loves black music. That's what I'm saying. Everybody forgets Jack Harlow's roots, man. It's a kid from Kentucky. Jack Harlow, a kid from Kentucky that just loved black music. Cut the kid a little bit of slack, but I get where you was going, Mr. Harlow. I get where you was going with your album. All right, Houston spring break. I don't even know if I could show all the shit that's going down in Houston. They're a little crazy there. Stop sending me that video and block y'all. What you did? Wait, what's going on here? Wait, so is they making the video and then that's what happened across the street?
Stop sending me that shit, y'all. I don't even gotta explain what I was doing, bitch. I was getting high. Bitch, you know what? You might want to do it just like me.
Someone connect?
Bitch, you might just want to do it like me. But no, yeah, stop sending me that shit. Like, what? Why y'all sending me that? Y'all want me to be like, hold on, no. Y'all want me to be like hella cautious on my trip? Because I'm not. So stop sending me it straight up. I saw it once, saw it twice, nigga. I'm not finna see it thrice.
She sound geeked the fuck up right now too, but or just had one too many while she was making her reply to that. But she was getting real. That's what this remind me of right now. That's this whole Houston spring break footage I'm seeing right now. This should remind me of Freaknik back in the day. That's what it seemed like, Freaknik back in the day. What in the hell is even going on here? Are they all fucked up? I was like, what is happening over here? Is there a huddle going on? Or no, they just all fucked up driving. Looks so damn cartoonish. They all just hunched over each other, drunk as shit. Everybody just having a good time. Everybody just having a good time. Everybody just out there having a good time. No, but where's the... No, this is craziness right here.
I'm in this bitch, whoa. Ho can't never say my pussy dry or weak, bitch. I like that bitch so. Dick couldn't make me come, he was knocked out. I'm in this bitch, whoa. Ho can't never say my pussy dry or weak, bitch. Dick couldn't make me come, he was knocked out. I'm in this bitch, whoa. Ho can't never say my pussy dry or weak, bitch. I like that bitch so. Dick couldn't make me.
Hold on, I gotta read these comments on the side. Because this whole shit right here, right? This whole part right here was the have you seen your bitch files? This was the, is this yours? That's this whole part right here is the, is this yours files? Have you seen yours? Can you claim her? Damn, this is the third floor of her. This is the third video of her. Oh! Oh, this is the third video of, oh, damn, she getting around. That's crazy. That's why, oh, damn. This girl, wake up. They doing reviews. She smiles. She knew it was over. Damn, she got nothing but positive reviews. So. First day in Houston. Oh, he got my old eater. I know it was good. 5, what? Yeah, that was somebody comment right here, see? Oh, he got my eye. I know it was good. Oh my God. Top was an 8.5. The cat was 10 out of 10. Dang, I miss her. Damn, she done got passed around.
He come, he was knocked out. I'm in this bitch, whoa. Ho can't never say my pussy dry or weak, bitch. I like that bitch so. Dick couldn't make me come, he was knocked out. I'm in this bitch, whoa. Ho can't never say my pussy.
That's a different one right there.
Dry or weak, bitch. Dick couldn't make me come, he was knocked out. I'm in this bitch.
That's another one right there.
Whoa, ho can't never say my pussy dry or weak, bitch. I like that bitch so. Dick couldn't make me come, he was knocked.
Crazy work. The is this your bitch files? That's so crazy here.
How old are you?
20. How are you?
I'm 25, bro. Huh?
Here you go, acting like 20 not old enough.
I'm saying though, like, I don't want to get canceled.
You're not gonna get canceled, baby.
Alright, give me your number then. Fuck it! Phone number in your phone! Oh, wait. I can't do that. Legally, I can't do that legally. I'm not. When you turn 21?
Huh?
When you turn 21?
Next year?
Next year? Bitch, you 19!
The Shane Frost, bro. The Shane be out. See, this is blurred out, so I don't even know if I should show that. I don't know what that is. Some of this stuff is blurred out. I don't know what I can show it. The young hoes then took over Houston.
Ain't never been this pack before.
And see, that's what made me feel like something's gonna happen, unfortunately, and I hope nothing does. Cause he's right. It's never. I don't think it's been this crazy to where social media is like, what the fuck? Houston don't owe me nothing. 2026 was a movie. What the fuck happened to you, my brother? What the world? Your skin, brother, you black. Your skin usually resistant to heat. What happened to you? Right? What? That's what I'm saying. Like you got burnt like craziness. But what happened? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What the fuck happened to you? Whatever it is, he is happy with. Whatever happened to him, he is happy with. What is this? So me and my friends was to Houston spring break, and my friend hooked up with this dude. And after she did mention she left weird, but she just thought she was tripping and it was in her head. We get back home Friday, and she went to the doctor because I guess it got worse. But the dude denying everything. How does she go about reporting this to the police? This is serious. And he threatening her on top of spreading HIV. We got to talk. You were the only person. That's what they always say, right? You were the only person I've been with, and now I'm positive for HIV. All right, listen. Don't run that bullshit lie to me after spring break, okay? You could have called me the next day and said that shit. Don't wait a week later after you done been at the 20 dicks done been up in you, and you talking about something. I'm the only one that was there. Don't do that. Whoa, I don't have no HIV. You obviously got something. I was tested positive for shit before I left, and fuck you. Bitch, stop playing with me. You been a hoe, and everybody know I shouldn't have never fucked your ass. Now you talking about HIV. If I got some shit, I'm gonna kill you before the AIDS do. Damn, what the don't worry, the police gonna get you first, bitch ass nigga. You going to jail. You spreading HIV, weird ass nigga. Yeah, okay, pussy popping that, but yo, Houston is crazy right now. Yo, Houston is wild right now. Somebody was out there spiking drinks. Yep. Flash White, what's going on? What's going on? They just had the black rodeo out there too. Yeah, it's lit. It's lit out there in Houston. I can see that right now. It's motherfucking lit. Somebody put a posting down there if HIV doesn't show up immediately. Most diseases don't. Most diseases do not show up immediately. What else been happening here? What the hell? Oh shit. Oh shit. So I don't know what happened. It sounds like Amigos is there or Quavo's there, something like that. That's what the voices sound like. But the nigga that they putting the camera on, he bought a section. You know them sections be like 1,500 or something. 1,500 at the least. It'd be 3,000 some spots. Nigga spent like got a section in Houston, Texas, spring break. But guess who pulled up? That's fucked up. Damn, homie. Damn, homie. That's fucked up. He feels like he caught every STD because of how easy the women are out there. He said these hoes out here going. My next stream gonna be in the hospital. Nigga, it's cause you a streamer. They know you got some bread and they know you Deshae. That's why it's out there. Well, then again, it is running ramp. Well, my point exactly. It's just running rampant out there. It's just running rampant out there. It's looking crazy. Spring break ended 30 years ago. Shit. Look at Boosie. Boosie out there acting a fool, having a good time. What the hell? Spring breakers go wild and chaotic footage of booze-soaked brawls, Savannah Beach flood. Oh damn! There was another joint I had saw too of they was all in the club. What the fuck? They was all in the club and everybody was just looking at their phones. Nobody was even doing anything. They literally were just all staring at their phones. Nobody dancing. Similar to what you just saw there with the dude with the section. He going what? Oh, that's a dude. No, sorry, dude. I'm about to say. You never know out here. But yeah, similar to the dude that you seen in the with the section. They had this video of Houston break. Let me see if I can find it real quick. And they were all just standing around. Like literally just standing around looking on their phones and shit. Was this one? Yeah, it was this one.
To my nigga Carl. Yo, I make check go like I got Carl, what's up, nigga? Give me any draw, I'ma get all nigga. Stop on me, I walk niggas every time they piss off. Bitch, I'm tryna score, I ain't got no time to put. I'm filling up my slap wood.
And it can't be all the way like this out here. That's probably just one spot that was looking like that. Yeah, pretty much. This is probably just one part of the Houston spring break. Cause we just saw how crazy it was. We literally just saw how chaotic it looked. So, anywho, H-Town been the biggest capital of STDs. See, it ain't hard to have. See, the thing is, right? If you're gonna be doing that, that's the only time that you should have a condom. That's one of the main times that you should always have a condom of protection, or just don't do nothing unless you know what I'm saying, you brought somebody with you to do something with. Don't be going out there just for that. You know what I mean? Everybody was young. Everybody was wanting to have fun and shit like that. I get that. Yeah, I'm with that too. I'm with young and having fun too, but I ain't with being dumb. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit is just dumb. Certain shit is just dumb to do. And it ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it to catch something. The after effects is always worse. I feel like going off screen just to see if I could, not off screen, but let me see something real quick. I just want to see if I can, I just want to see what this is in case I can play it. I just want to know what this is real quick. What is he even going to show me? How the fuck could go to a blog spot? I don't want to go to a blog spot. No. All right, what's this one? What the fuck is all y'all going to blog spots? All right, you know what? I ain't worried about it. Ain't gonna worry about it. Does that mean I ain't supposed to look at it? That mean I ain't supposed to look at it? Don't even matter. It don't even matter. Yep, young and dumb, unfortunately. All right, what else did I have on itinerary? Oh, Afro Man in Ohio. So I keep hearing. Oh, you know what? Before I even look at Afro Man in Ohio, I had pulled this up and then I forgot to watch it. So I'm gonna watch it with y'all.
Meet Squidward.
Now, Aiden Ross has been doing this celebrity boxing thing. And recently he had Blueface on there with this dude Chibu or Chibu or Shibu. I don't know how you say his damn name. And from the clips that I had seen, Chibu put hands and feet and everything else on this nigga Blueface. And see, the funny thing is, right? Looking at this, right, you would say to yourself, damn. Now, see, niggas from the hood, people from the hood know what I'm talking about. When you see this type of dude built, when you see this type of build in a nigga, this is the nigga that actually likes to fight at parties. When you see this type of nigga with this type of build, he the chubby nigga, but he ain't got, you know what I'm saying? He got the man boobs, but you see he got the shoulders. You see this, it's certain parts in the shoulders that tell you that there is a mean Tyson punch in this nigga. And it's always the dark skinned nigga. It's always the dark skinned nigga. This is probably the cleanest this dark skinned nigga has looked. Is for this fight, getting prepared for it. This nigga is used to dirty fighting. Why would you pick a fight with this nigga and he know Blueface is twice his height? Like I said, this is the type of nigga you see in the party that just, you know, when I saw him, I was in his baggy t-shirt and shit like that. He just was smoking a blunt, looking at Blueface. That, bro, I will fuck you up. Nobody has ever really said that to Blueface face like that, confidently. That's why I was like, you know what? My money is on Jabu already, because I have seen this scenario before. I have seen these type of niggas before. I said he is going to fuck Blueface up.
You sound like a star. You sound like a star.
Yeah, we gonna look at the Afro Man shit in a minute. That where he got they went to his crib in Ohio. I gotta see that. That look crazy.
Jingle move good.
Definitely down about 50.
And coming out of the red corner, Blueface.
this, baby. Let's go.
Come on. Let's go, Chibu. Damn, you lost hella weight.
Oh, yeah. Our road manager, baby Bodie, Dave, Missy Jim. We doing our thing.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Kool-Aid.
Gonna be a good one. You look, oh, you see how that works?
Well, you're Pyro.
Wait, what is a
You
pyro?
know that?
A blood.
Oh my god, but you're, damn.
So you're a blood and he's a grip.
So y'all done have arguments?
Oh, so you guys are cool. Okay.
Cause you know, before any of that,
We're sure. And I'm Jewish.
And see, that was a little that was kind of crazy right there. That Aiden even was like, "Oh, so y'all cool then?" And then Wack just paused and looked at him, gave him a little look. It's like, see, anything before that, before Wack could even finish everything, they just, you know what I'm saying, cut the conversation. So apparently, there is some, I guess you would say, shady business going on. Cherie, you might have some insight, might not. I don't know. Is there something going on with the? Because there's rumors Blueface and Wack ain't really fucking with each other. And him not coming out with him is kind of foretelling that. That's kind of, like, I see Wack over here at the announcer table, but I know that Blueface is supposedly his little homie. So it's something ain't right. Something definitely has changed between the time that Blueface has went to jail, possibly before that, and now. Something has. It's just evident. Just this little instance right here is telling me something is definitely different between the business of Blueface and Wack.
and guess what?
Same.
That's two.
Same.
Really?
Black. Yeah. What about Indians?
Captain
Bring it in
Cesario.
black.
Come on, bring it on in here.
Captain Cesario.
Bring it in here.
Same in black. nigga.
Listen, Hebrew Israelite. 12 tribes of Judah. Only difference is,
What?
y'all say
This is the moment you've all been waiting for.
Father is makes you Jew.
All right,
Ladies and
guys.
gentlemen, the
Sit
fans are
around.
ready.
Don't
The
ban me,
officials are
YouTubers,
ready.
just a bikini.
Miami, are you
She's
She's just a
ready?
ring girl.
Let's
This
go, nephew.
is the main event in the blue corner. Squaring
Don't
up
ban me for
from
the cleavage.
276
Come on, man.
pounds with
It
a
ain't
record
my
of
fault.
10 wins, 1 loss.
shit
Ladies
is
and
getting big,
gentlemen, Chibu!
Okay, so it is Chibu.
And in the red corner, weighing 212 pounds, wearing the blue trunks.
How the audio went? Where did the audio go? Where did the audio go? Where did the audio go? Okay, it's coming back. I hear it. I thought it was just me. It's coming back. They sound messed up.
He's not. Oh, that's power, Wack. Wack, I know you didn't expect that.
Chibu ain't that ain't that good. That ain't nothing.
Yes, it is, Wack. Oh, Wack, it's over for you. I ain't. Oh, Wack. Oh, Wack. Oh, Wack. Oh, Wack. Oh, Wack, it's over, buddy.
Chibu ain't playing around. Chibu ain't
Oh,
playing
Wack,
around.
it's so over, bud.
Chibu got it all on the line, man. Whoa, look at him.
Nothing.
He's a dirty fighter.
No, he's not.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Because you see how he went for the grab, then immediately he went for a sucker punch? I'm telling you, it be that nigga right there. You gotta watch.
He is. He fight within the rules, man. He's a dirty fighter. He fight
No,
within the
stop
rules.
it.
Nothing wrong with him.
Stop it, Wack. Stop it.
Focus. Stay focused.
Good body. Hi, Blue.
Oh, that was a good setup.
Oh, wow.
Let's go. There we go.
Blue do got set up.
And Blue got that.
There we go.
Let's go, Chibu. I think Chibu is gonna go further than him.
He looks comfortable.
Cardio wise, yeah.
He looks comfortable there.
Blue's gonna get tired next round. Watch.
You think they the blue bandana short thing? He didn't see him put it down. Stay focused.
Blue got the setup.
Blue does.
He is there. Whack is there. He's an announcer. Whack is there. He's right there at the bottom. Next to Aiden. I can't tell who these other two are, but he's right there next to Aiden.
Look good right now. I will give you that, Whack.
He's definitely there. Just I couldn't understand why he didn't walk out with him though.
Oh, he's emoting.
Getting a little cocky.
Nephew, super smart. Super smart. Rampage know about that. That's how he whooped a lot of motherfuckers' ass.
Oh yeah.
I'll witness.
Wow. Blue's just sitting there talking
trying to get
shit,
his head.
smiling.
There you go.
He alert though. Chibu alert.
And Rampage, who do you get round?
Yeah, there you go, Poppy.
Who wins round
Yeah,
one?
that's that county
That's
Joe.
close.
Same
That's
spot.
really close, but I think
Blue,
yeah, I think
Don't talk
If Chibu
about
stays calm, it's gonna be a fight.
He gonna be mad by the third round.
I think they gave it to him because the judges are whack.
Nah, the judges aren't whack.
I'm sorry.
We're biased. We're biased. We don't want to say that.
He can say that.
Yeah. Freedom of speech.
I'm not gonna be.
Hey, I've been robbed before. I know how it feels. See, you guys might not know how it feels. You train really hard.
And you
Go.
Yeah, you know how it feels.
Let's go. Hey, we got everybody in the building.
Yes,
There's a lot of people in the building. I love this crowd. Everybody looking at each other, getting along.
It is great.
People getting up, he giving up.
Chibu in the chat.
Hey, he gonna have
to in the chat.
He gonna have to get black. Giving it better.
Let's go. Round 2, ladies and
Look at
gentlemen.
it.
Yeah, he
Good
gonna
fight.
have to go active.
He nice, he comfortable.
It's a good technical
Let's go,
fight.
nephew.
Hey, everyone watch partying. I appreciate you and love you very much. All you streamers, send me your fighters. Stop around.
Yeah, after party at Taboo.
There you go, Chibu.
Chibu ready now.
Mr. Jones is
Yeah, Chibu ready now.
We going up first.
Chibu going for that knockout already.
Then Taboo afterward. Now, Mr. Jones first.
This fight didn't last too
Mr.
long.
Jones got food? I ain't ate today.
Me neither.
I flew in from Antigua.
Oh, set him up. Set him up, nephew. Yeah.
Here we go,
See
Chibu.
that weak point.
Let's go, Chibu. Cardio wins.
Come on, Chibu.
If he drop that right in trouble.
Oh, shit.
Against the ropes.
Chibu don't have a punch.
Got him again. Got him out the ring. What happened? What happened there, Blue? We can see he ain't pushing.
Chibu drop that right in trouble.
Oh, shit.
He did more than drop his right.
Chibu don't have a punch combination. He's strong. That's what happened to Ed. Yo, that's crazy.
That's a confidence push.
Oh, he's tight.
Oh, look at a push.
Oh, he's tight. Oh, he's tight.
They call that a push.
The dirty fighter.
Fat motherfucker.
They call that a push.
Push.
Chibu. Let's go, Chibu. Come on.
The dirty
Again,
fighter.
hey, that's because confidence.
He's a dirty fighter.
He's a dirty fighter.
No, he's not.
He is, for real. He reminds me of Marvin Hagler.
He looks pissed.
He's doing what he got to do to win, though. I see.
They're trying to get in each other's head.
Now they're both mad.
Yeah, I know.
And this is a different game.
That was a bully move. Oh, you see, as I say, Chibu's searching for it. Chibu hunting. Chibu head hunting. Chibu is head hunting right now. Any person that watch boxing know what I'm talking about. Chibu is head hunting right now. That face right there, he make, and the way he is reaching for, he is head hunting right now. He done saw something that first round that now he done started be he like a shark that smell blood.
Let's go.
Oh! That's power. This is Chibu's first time fighting heavyweight, too, so.
Make you respect your grip and nephew. Get him.
Chibu loading up.
Chibu's waiting for that moment.
Chibu's overthinking.
Oh, that was a good counter.
Yeah, backed him up. Backed him up.
Yeah, he did.
Backed him up. Backed him up. Chibu waves had a little counterpunch.
Chibu done felt Blueface power. So
I get the Chibu. He respected it.
what's gonna separate the this is what's gonna separate it right here. This round here.
Third and fourth round.
Yeah, this is what's gonna separate it right here.
There you go. There you go. Oh my God. Power.
He's strong. That's a bad motherfucker.
He gonna get knocked out. Chibu gonna get knocked out like that. He gonna get knocked out like that. He gonna get knocked out like that.
That's all antics, nigga.
Yeah, he gonna get knocked out like that.
Oh, he's got him in there.
Wow, he getting kind of wild.
Damn, he's still talking shit. Is Blue gonna talk shit the whole time, Wack? Whoa. Oh! There you go, Chief.
Blue trying to get him mad.
Yeah, he is.
He's gonna work. He got ear issues.
He does.
Oh God, he does. I've seen it firsthand.
Leon, please stop saying that. There we go. Stop saying you seen his energy firsthand, Leon.
No, it's anger issues.
Stop saying that.
Yes, sir.
He tired out, nephew.
I think Blue looks tired.
Blue mouth open. He tired.
Yeah, Blue's tired.
He ain't breathing through his nose. Come on, Blue.
He laying Chibu slip. Dirty.
See, Blue
put that weight on him.
Yeah, he put that weight on. Chibu's smart. He put that weight on his back.
Chum, come down. What's going on?
Too much energy though.
Yeah, he is.
He ain't gonna gas out.
Oh, there you go.
He ain't.
There you go.
He got something
He's
inside
throwing him, but he's missing.
No, he's landing, just barely.
Barely, bro.
Chibu got something inside him. Even if he gets out, he ain't gonna stop.
Yeah, I didn't see ya.
Body blowing.
I got him winning this fight.
Who?
Chibu. I got Chibu winning.
Hey, when I sparred him, I gave him a few punches.
They call a timeout. Why? Why? Let's go. 20 seconds left in the third round, guys.
20 seconds left.
Buddy round going.
Oh!
Blue goes out.
That hurt.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Work him out.
But it ain't over, Chibu. That makes Chibu even more mad.
Yeah.
Like, that's the problem.
You gotta count off this, Chibu.
Bro, he's throwing hard punches. Missing him.
How do you score this fight? How do you score this fight?
It might be 3-0.
Got more experience.
Chibu head hunting. Chibu head hunting. Blueface trying to play the counters and shit. That ain't gonna work.
Blueface first fight since he been out, right?
That's right.
His first fight is a heavyweight, Charles.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. See, he ain't knocked the kinks off yet.
In jail was Chibu, or sorry, in jail was Blueface fighting?
Yeah, but them fights last about 19 seconds.
Yeah, he wasn't boxing. Yeah, he was fighting. Yeah.
Oh! Hold on.
He got it.
No, he got it.
Come on, bro, he hit him.
There's snot coming out of his nose.
He caught him.
Good head. That headbutt. You seen that?
We got a minute left in round 4.
It's always crazy seeing these celebrity boxing fights because you can just tell how unprofessional it looks. Then it makes you actually want to see a real fight where people actually like have form with their punches and
uppercut. Go, Chibu.
technique.
Tired. Blue is tired as fuck.
Oh!
Yep.
Man.
And he saw it.
That hurt.
That was a big punch.
That didn't hurt.
That hurt.
Yes, it did. Whack.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. 'Cause look how Blue swinging now. He rocked him. He rocked his shit. Chibu rocked his shit. Hold up. But right here, Chibu rocked his shit. Once they saw Blue was tired, Chibu said, "Oh yeah, I can see it. Look at, he saw it right there." He's like, "No. Uppercut.
Man.
Bagan.
That was a big punch.
That hurt.
Bagan. Yep, Bagan. Again.
That hurt.
We take hits. There you go. You got to give it. Ain't no hurt.
Chibu just going for that right. He looking for one big right now. That's why he keep putting that left up.
Yo, this looks like a Fight Club vibe. I love this. Chat, the crowd is just Fight Club vibe. I love it. Grand race number 13. Put some W's in the fucking chat right
Chibu
now.
got that round. That was Chibu's round. Let's go, Chibu.
That was Chibu round, but it got close at the end because, you know,
You got one in.
Blue got winning the last of the round, and judges remember that.
All right, so what do you see?
Coach Bang, you seen that shit. You seen that shit.
tired.
You see that shit, man? Appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, they in there battling. Thank you for listening.
You said you felt that.
I see you, baby.
Oh shit.
Oh, wow. Hold on.
You nervous?
Say, I see you, baby.
Why I get nervous?
Didn't touch it.
No, yes, stop it.
You all right.
Chibu. Oh.
Chibu, look at him. I see the bitch in your eyes. I see the bitch in your eyes. You tired. You tired, boy. I see the bitch in your eyes.
Shit, come on, Blue.
Look at that. Chibu going straight for the punches now.
I see you, nigga. Keep fighting.
Nigga fight 70 pounds heavier than you.
Yeah, I see him.
Shit.
Fighting a nigga 70 pounds
This
heavier.
is first fight back. He looking good.
About 20 in the right, 20 in the left.
You looking good?
He looking good.
Smaller guy in there. You looking good? Go. You gonna let them hands go in a minute. Let them hands go. 1 minute. 1 minute. There we go. There we go.
That hurts.
There we go.
That hurt, yeah.
Yeah. Body to the mouth. Body to the mouth. Body to the mouth.
Oh, that's a nice hook.
Side of the head. Yeah, all right.
That was a good bait in.
You know.
That was a great bait in hook he did. That's what he doing. He's just trying to make Blueface reach.
Let's go.
He making Blueface reach. He's just taking his head off every time he does. Every time Blueface went for something.
Blueface got crazy.
Every time Blueface went for something, he had something ready.
20 seconds.
I did think this fight went a little bit quicker than it did.
Chat. We have one more round after this, boys.
They might not make it to it.
Starting to see it now.
That took a lot of energy.
Might not make it to that next round.
Punch took a lot of energy.
Yeah, it might. This might not make it to that next round. Or it did. It's gonna make it to the last one.
She was gonna need a knockout to win, man.
Yeah, I think.
We got him on the rope for time.
Yeah, he about to turn his lights out. He about to turn his lights out in a minute.
Oh, he felt that one.
Oh, he's good. Oh my god.
He good for now.
I almost shit myself. Let's go, Chibu.
But it, the lights on, but ain't nobody home up there right now after that combo.
I told you.
The lights on, but
I told y'all.
they done left. The driveway empty.
You got 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Come on, Chibu.
Oh, that was a solid one. That was a solid one. Oh, Blue is going. Blue's wobbly. Blue is wobbly. The legs are wobbly. Good little catch back. No, he's wobbly. That's it. Them legs is gone. Blue legs is damn near gone. Blue legs is gone up under.
Chibu knockout.
Chibu!
Come
on!
30 seconds left. Get out with it.
No! You gotta go for it, bro.
Keep your tits up. Check him out. You don't want no. Hey, come on, bro.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. 18 seconds. There we go.
Blueface can
14
sneak a knockout in.
seconds. 14
Blueface can
seconds.
sneak a knockout
Reach
in.
deep down inside. Get up.
Oh my god.
Reach deep down inside.
Blueface can sneak a knockout in.
No.
Come on, bro. Why you
It's too late now.
Production, cut these mics.
He put in pain, bro.
Yeah, from the clips I seen, they made it like he got knocked out. Chibu definitely won that fight, though. I already know the result of that. Chibu won the fight. Chibu definitely won that fight. Like I said, he put hands and feet on Blueface. From the clips I had seen, I thought he had knocked him out, though. All right, real quick, I want to see what happened with this Afro Man shit. Is he really in court like this? Oh, this is real. He really in court looking like this. wait a minute. All right, hold on. Before I play the music video, We need proper context on this. We need proper context on this. Is there a video interview of him talking about this? I need to see. Okay, so the trial just started a day ago. Is there? I need to see if there's a video on what actually happened here. I need to know what's going on. Okay. Please, somebody inform me, because
of the crash. Getting the cause of the crash. And the trial against a famous rapper in Adams County begins this week. Afro Man being sued by several sheriff deputies there. This all stems from a raid on his home back in 2022.
They got a narcotics warrant. Okay, I get it. I'm Afro Man. I sing about marijuana.
All right, so let's break this all down for you. Adams County deputies, they did not find any illegal material and Afro Man was not charged. A year later, the rapper used footage from the raid in a music video.
They just kicked his door in.
And after that video went viral, the deputy seen in footage filed a lawsuit claiming that it subjected them to ridicule, mental distress, and danger. They also accused Afro Man of making false statements. That trial is expected to start Tuesday.
False statements? Y'all kicked my door in looking for weed, and I mean not looking for weed, looking for guns, and nigga, I'm running a RICO operation and shit. What do you mean? Okay, so this is the video. Oh, this music is sending me already. He used the real this is some J. Cole shit. Neighbors, this is some J. Cole neighbor shit right here. Remember when J. Cole shit got kicked? Well, they was trying to kick J. Cole shit in, and they was struggling with the goddamn door. They couldn't get in, and he had the footage of them trying to just try to break in his shit, the whole SWAT team. Neighbors think I'm selling dope.
Will you help me repair my gate? Will you help me repair my door? Did you find what you was looking for? Will you help me repair my gate and door? Would you like a slice of lemon pound cake? You can take as much as you wanna take.
No, I wasn't
there
ready.
Must be a big mistake. Would you like to have a slice of my lemon pound cake?
Then he references his song Lemon Pound Cake.
The warrant said narcotics and kidnapping. The warrant said narcotics and kidnapping. Are you kidding? I make my money rapping. Why does the warrant say narcotics? Well, I know narcotics, but why kidnapping?
Why
Let me ask you something, officer. Any kidnapping victims inside my suit pockets? Are there any kidnapping victims inside my suit pockets? You crooked cops need to stop it. There are no kidnapping victims in my suit pockets. Let me ask you another question. Is there 1,000 pounds of weed in my suit pockets? Is there 1,000 pounds of weed in my suit pockets? You crooked cops need to stop it. There's not 1,000,000 pounds of weed in my suit pockets. Let me ask you something else. Any kidnapping victims inside my CDs? Any kidnapping victims inside my CDs? The Adams County Sheriff Department, you can get these.
Oh my
There are
God.
no kidnapping victims in my CDs.
What is that?
How many pounds of weed are inside my CDs? How many pounds of weed are inside my CDs? Adams County Sheriff, you can get these. How many pounds of weed did you find in my CDs? Why are you stealing my money? Why are you
And they suing him? They stealing his money on camera and they suing him? What the fuck?
stealing my money?
It definitely is a bot.
You represent the law and it's funny. You're stealing my legal work hard every day. Pay taxes, money.
My legal work hard every day.
The
Pay
sheriff
taxes, money.
disconnected my cameras. The sheriff disconnected my cameras.
Unbelievable.
The sheriff should be locked up in slammers. The Adams County Sheriff Department disconnected my camera.
Yo, he makes a song out of everything good, yo.
Did you have to traumatize my kids? 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 Will you pay me for doing me wrong? Will you pay me for
Yo, he got the
doing
whole
me wrong?
footage on the. That's just crazy.
Will you pay me for doing me wrong? Or will I have to get paid from this song?
Or do I have to get paid from this song? Oh my goodness, bro. Oh, that is great. Afro Man, bro.
One here for Umamatsume. Bourbon in the lead. Todd Hoyser with.
Will you help me pay for my door? That is a hilarious thing. Will you help me repair my door? I just want to see some of this. Oh, they got the whole trial here, the whole 3.5 hour trial. We ain't gonna watch the whole thing here. I just want to see some of this. Okay, so this is his testimony. I need to see his testimony at least. My man's is in an American flag suit and the afro out in court. You smell me. Fresh to pop your collar, Afro Man. Pop your collar, brother. Glasses to match. Swag dripping. Walking up to the podium.
You saw him swear the testimony.
Glasses to match. Brother is dripped in the American flag in court. Right, straight kicked the door down, raided the joint to find nothing, yo. And they suing him. That's fucked. How you gonna sue me for kicking my door down, breaking my gate, traumatizing my children, going through all my stuff to find absolutely nothing, and you gonna sue me because I tried to make a song about the camera footage?
Give, shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. As this, you shall answer unto God.
America.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
I'm with this suit. America, damn it.
Thank you, Your Honor. For the record, would you give us your name, please?
My name is Joseph Edgar Foreman.
You are
Tap one
known
for the
under
homie,
the stage
'cause-
name as Afro Man, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you create music videos and do performances, is
Yes,
that
sir.
right? How many states of the United States have you performed in, do you think?
All of them.
All 50.
Yes, sir.
And how many countries have you performed in?
I don't remember, but not all of them, but I've been to a few.
How many live performances did you do last year, roughly?
I don't know. Possibly 250. I don't know, but I don't know. It's a lot of days, but I don't know exactly.
And you have a residence here in Adams County, correct?
Yes, sir.
You've been performing for 20 or 30 years, is that right?
All my life.
All right. And is it fair to say that one of the first big hits you had was But Then I Got High?
Because I got high.
Because I Got High? And do you think it's accurate to say that that song has had over 300 million views on YouTube?
Sounds right.
You have a large presence on social media, obviously, correct?
Depends on your definition of large. There's bigger people than me, but I'm all right.
And on Instagram, is it fair to say that you have 247,000 followers?
Yeah, I just got some of them the other day.
You got new ones coming all the time?
Yes. Not all the time, just here lately.
Because the trial's coming up?
Yeah, all the publicity from the officer's lawsuit and me is running up my numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on YouTube, you have almost 1 million followers, 983,000, is that right?
I haven't looked. It was 977 last time I looked.
And on TikTok, you have about 392,000 followers?
I haven't looked at it, but that sounds kind of right.
You know when you post something that a lot of people are going to see it, don't you?
Yes.
When this search happened back in August of 2022, Mr. Foreman, you weren't at home?
No.
You were driving home from Chicago?
Yes.
And you got an alert from a family member that the sheriffs were there searching your home, is that right?
Yes.
And you were able to turn on your phone and watch through your home security system what the deputies were doing for a period of time, weren't you?
Yes.
You know AI can do incredible
I hate
things,
ads.
but this...
Damn it. Hate ads.
And is it fair to say you were angry and upset about this search?
I wasn't happy.
And is that why you posted the things we've seen this week, because you weren't happy?
No, I posted it because the sheriff's never supposed to raid my house in the first place. The whole raid was a mistake. All of this is their fault. If they hadn't wrongly raided my house, there would be no lawsuit. I would not know their names. They wouldn't be on my body. They wouldn't be on my home surveillance system. And there would be no songs, nothing. My money would still be intact, nothing. So all of this is their fault.
And because they executed a search warrant on your home, that gave you the right to post the things that we've seen this week on the internet?
Yes.
Because
Is that right? Is that right, Mr. Foreman?
Yes, for tearing down my door, not paying for it, not being apologetic.
Hold on, he said this week. What did he post this week, though? What did he post this week? Afro Man. Twitter. Does he have a Twitter? What he do? What he post? What he do? I want to see now. Oh shit!
Oh shit! The son of a bitch before, correct?
Not published, but yes.
Randy Walters is the son of a bitch.
You've been called the son of a bitch.
Yo, that's a bop. That's a bop right there. Hold on.
Correct.
Not published, but yes.
Randy Walters is the son of a bitch.
Hey.
You've been called.
Hey, that was a bop right there. That one is a bop. Imagine testifying against a man dressed like the national anthem. Oh my God, bro. Oh dear Lord. What's this one? Wait, what's this?
Afro Man is gonna.
Oh, this is the other one. Okay.
Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Brian Newland is a flag. William is a pedophile. If I'm telling folks the truth, how come I have to go to trial? Newland sexting kids, that's true. Now he's stealing my money too. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Tasha Chamberlain is a confidential informant. Roy Gabbard.
He put the dripping. Oh my God. Yo, Cherie, I'm with you. I would have got kicked the fuck out laughing at this shit. I would have got kicked out laughing at this goddamn. Yo. I'm not a lawyer, but has a channel where she breaks down the trial. I might check that out. I might have to check that out. He made damn near a whole album on their ass. Oh, shit. This is sending me. Ain't nothing killing Lieutenant Lacombe. I was on.
Is the judge that signs fictitious warrant. This whole situation is totally their fault. Don't rape me, don't get videoed and caught. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Prosecutor David Kelly turned to jelly when they fell. Coward ran to Arizona so he wouldn't catch the hell. Kimmy tried to dodge us. Rogers tried to retire and dip like a rat leaving a sinking ship.
Yo, this AI is crazy work, bro. Hold on. Excuse me. This AI is crazy work here. Apologies. I'm going back to it.
Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet.
Yeah, the dance is crazy.
All you crooked cops in the world that's doing wrong, you better stop, you crooked cop, before I put you in a song. Make your family and your friends laugh out loud and sing along. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya.
Yo, they better not say nothing to me when I walk around in the office tomorrow doing the Alpha Man. It's gonna screw.
Cruise on the internet. You think they gonna buy this shit, man?
Yo, that is I didn't even catch on till just now. That is like his little thing now at the end. You think they gonna buy this shit? Because he been saying that ever since because I got high. That's crazy. Oh man! All right, back to the testimony. Because wait, what's this? Oh, that's just him at a show. I thought he had more songs. Hold on.
Me being a sport, doing something peaceful to raise the money to pay for their damages, me having the right of the freedom of speech as an American to talk to my family, friends, and fans about what the sheriffs did to my home. Yes, I had the right to my freedom of speech. After they left, I had the right to kick the can and to do what I had to do to repair the damage they brought to my house. Yes, I did.
That includes the right to post the videos that you've just been posting up until Friday.
Damn right.
Right?
You damn right.
Yes, I have freedom of speech. I'm a rapper. I entertain. I write fiction, comedy. I entertain for a living like you practice law for a living. So I have to go to work.
The deputies left a warrant return at your house, didn't they?
I think they left something with my ex-wife. I'm not sure.
Well, you saw, as soon as the search was over, as soon as you got home, you saw a document that showed exactly how much cash had been taken from the house, correct?
I know I got paid $5,000 for the show that suit was in. I forgot that money was in that suit.
Vibe coders, ready to build more?
I just seen, okay.
Meet Bait.
Okay, hold on. We about to go to the channel. Before we continue this, we about to go to the channel because I didn't realize it was this deep. Hold on. I didn't realize it was this crazy. I didn't know. I didn't know. Wait a minute. What is this? Lick'em Low Lisa. What is this? What is Lick'em Low Lisa?
Lisa, do you love me? Love me, girl. Yeah. Lisa, do you love me?
I want them all. Lick'em Low Lisa came to town. She ate all the pussy all around. From Adams County to the 275. Lick'em Low Lisa, licking every pussy alive. Lick'em Low Lisa, Lick'em Low Lisa, pussy like pizza. Sometimes she won't. Lick'em Low
What is
Lisa,
this?
Lick'em Low Lisa, pussy like pizza. Hey. Man or a woman, you really don't know her. I notice her voice is a few octaves lower. She's not too ugly. She's not too fine, but she's not too fine. Might whip out something something that's bigger than mine. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy like pizza. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy like pizza. Lick 'em low, Lisa. She raided my house. She disconnected my cameras. Then she went down on my spouse. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Y'all keep on laughing. She gonna eat your wife's pussy.
Yo, what is wrong with him?
Lisa, lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy like pizza. Sometimes she won't lick 'em low. Lisa, lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy like pizza. When Lick 'em low, Lisa joined the Adams County Sheriff Department. Husband was complaining cause she was munching on their wives' carpet. Lisa lick 'em slow, Lisa lick 'em fast. Lisa lick that.
How is this on YouTube, bro?
Lisa lick that ass. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy like pizza. Sometimes she
I cannot believe this.
Lisa.
I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this.
Pizza. Sometimes she might lick 'em low. Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa.
The fact that he was just running around the town doing this.
Sometimes she won't lick 'em low. Lisa, lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy like pizza. Sometimes she won't lick 'em low, Lisa. Full of shit Phillips. She'll pull your woman over, spread her legs and fill them lips.
Unbelievable, bro. And it's a whole nother 7 minutes of this Lick 'em low Lisa shit. Is there another? I cannot believe there's a whole fucking damn near 15 minutes of Lick 'em low Lisa, bro. I'll be listening to this on my off time. I tell you that fucking much. I'm curious to know what Sean groom is. The Hunchback of Adams County. What the fuck?
Hunchback Notre Dame?
However you say
Notre Dame, maybe? Hunchback of Notre Dame.
So who is Sean Grooms?
Sean Grooms is one of the police officers suing me. In the deposition, he said that he got a divorce because of me. My attorney reached out to his ex-wife, and come to find out, he actually got a divorce because he was having sex with like meth head, crackhead women on duty. He was given.
Yo, mans was fucking crackheads and meth heads on duty. What am I listening to?
Giving them what I call penis plea deals.
Explain that to me.
I had recently got divorced.
Did she divorce you solely because of this?
Yo, this is crazy.
Solely, but
What
This
did she
is
say
crazy.
exactly that this played into the divorce?
she was tired of hearing about it. People asking her, was her husband a thief? Or how could he do something like this? Or
Shine, shizzle, shine, grooms, girls, high on shrooms, drops, his fruit of the looms, and cheap, ho. Shine, grooms, girls, high on shrooms, drops his fruit of the looms, and cheap hotel rooms. Shine, grooms, girls, high on shrooms, drops his fruit of the looms, and cheap hotel rooms.
Yo, this is crazy. And he's got 20 minutes of this record?
As that cash was given back, we watched it being counted
Hold
out
on.
of sealed evidence bags, and four.
It just, why it looked like his rooms, turn yourself in and bring your money with you. Whatever you got left.
Yo, he done made whole skits.
Thank you.
Man's just making bank off of this shit to pay these lawyer fees. That's what he's doing right now. He's making all this shit to the lawyer fee. That's smart.
Sean Grooms.
So that there was a poster about me as being
That's talent right there, though. That's talent right there, though.
Say that again, please.
Being hunchback Norman Dane, or
Hunchback Norman Dane?
however you say
Notre
it.
Dame, maybe? Hunchback of Notre Dame, maybe?
Yeah, however you say it.
It just, why it looked like his attorney was trying to jump in there, you know, call like a timeout, stop him from looking ignorant or something.
Office on how to complete and do a return on the search warrant?
That I can't answer. I have never seen.
Can you repeat that, please?
I have never seen one.
What do you mean you don't know? Oh yeah, because I got high, Aha!
You arrive at the sheriff's office. What happens next?
And not on weed.
I can't recall.
Deputy Sean Grooming Grooms, did you vaginally investigate those ladies and give them penis plea deals? I can't recall. Do you vandalize people's property, eat their lemon pound cake, disconnect their cameras, and steal their money? I can't recall.
Do you remember what you were armed with?
An AR.
It's an AR-15 assault rifle?
Correct.
This man vandalized my property. He's in my kitchen with an AR-15. Then he sues me for cracking a joke about him. This dude is the perpetrator and the victim at the same time. Anisha. Yeah, well, that's it.
I had sort of through the, I believe it was the kitchen area.
Yes, no.
He said this is the real
this beautiful
deposition,
kitchen,
too. It's crazy.
This is where the hunchback of Adams County
All because they stole
became
$1,200.
born and famous. The hunchback of Adams County, a.k.a. Sean Grooming Grooms.
I checked a few rooms, side rooms.
Did you search the basement?
I did not.
Do you ever remember seeing the basement?
Do not.
This is the real
Did you
deposition.
ever see any cages?
I didn't.
This ain't even a
Did you
fake
see
actor.
any dungeons? No. Did you see any dragons? No. Did you see any cages? No. Did you
That's crazy. He's showing his
No.
actual
Did
deposition.
you help me put my door back on the hinges? No. Did you help me fix my gate? No. Do you even care? No. And if I crack a little joke, you wanna sue me? Yeah, and this has happened literally in real time. You know what I'm saying?
You're part of this lawsuit. You're asking for damages due to your reputation. Can you tell me how being called the Hunchback of Notre Dame has affected your reputation?
I get made fun of a lot when I go into a call or
See, he violated me. He didn't apologize. And, you know, when I speed, I get a ticket. He has no penalty. He has no penalty. He has no penalty. I must give him one. I must give him one. Yes. The hunchback of Adams County, Sean Grooming Grooms.
like everybody else has said, get accused of you're going to take my money or you're going to take this or that.
Here to the Adams County Sheriff's Office as that cash was given back. We watched it being counted out of sealed evidence bags, and $400 in cash was missing.
This or that. And it gets kind of old.
That's the penalty for not apologizing to me after you vandalized my property, disconnected my cameras, and stole my money. People are gonna make fun of you, and you didn't apologize. Afro Man, you got an AR-15. I got humiliation and emotional distress. Obviously, mine is tougher. Emotional distress. Drop that AR-15.
Oh, the Randy Walters record. Hold on.
Use some more of this emotional distress.
Hold on. I'm going to be watching all this shit. This shit funny as hell. But where's the Randy Walters record? I didn't know that record was there. Hold on. And I just want to look at these little snippets. I'll look at that one later. But this Randy Walters one, I got to hear right now.
Randy Walters is the son of a bitch. Yeah, that's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich.
That shit hard. That shit hard though. That shit is crazy. That's why I fucked your wife and got filthy rich is crazy. Now I wonder if he actually did though, but
My video. Fix my dough. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. Fix my dough. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. Fix my dough. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. If you're pressing charges, let me know. If there's no kidnap victims, let me go. Stop cutting off my video. Listening to that unconfidential.
how many views this shit got?
Crooked Popo.
She got 200,000 views.
Walters is the son of a bitch. Yeah, that's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich.
That shit hard as hell.
So I'm just going on record to state Brian Newland does sleep with underage girls.
Oh! Oh! And took this one to a show. What is happening?
I pledge allegiance to the flag. Brian Newland is a flag. He used to play with little toys.
Oh,
Now he
shit.
plays with little boys.
Oh,
I pledge
shit.
allegiance to the flag. Brian Newland is a flag. He used to play with little toys.
Yo, you ain't kidding. He made an album out of the whole police department, didn't he? Yo, he made an album out their whole department. Yo, keep an eye out and pray for Afro Man, y'all. He playing with fire.
Now he plays with little boys.
But this funny as shit. This is crazy.
Newland, what are you doing? Who are you screwing? He like to drink lean. Codeine. Then he got clean. You know what I mean? He joined the Adams County Sheriff Department. Raid your apartment, stealing star shit. He used to be a stoner with all his friends, but now he pulls them over and he steals their ends. He's a wannabe rapper with no freestyles. Him and his brother William are petophiles. Before you raid my house and rob me. Raid your brother's house. Robbie, arrest your brother. Leave me alone. While you stealing his money, steal me your son. Your brother Robbie, the real drug dealer. Your uncle, the real kidnapper and killer.
Oh my, yo, he is letting out. Wow.
Brian Newland is a flag. He used to play with little toys. Now he plays with little boys.
And all this shit came out a day ago.
To the flag. Brian Newland is a flag. He used to play with little toys. Now he plays with little boys. Detective Newland had sex with a minor. Stuck his dick in Stephanie Howard's vagina. She was underage at the time. Brian got away with that crime.
I don't know about him saying the whole name like that, especially if the person's that's yo. Afro is wild for this, yo.
I call they family the pedophile pilgrims. Will you stop sending dick pic Williams? Williams was the police.
I'm glad he's letting the town know that there's a pedophile in the police department, though. I salute him for this shit. I super salute Afro Man for this shit. I just want to make it clear. I super salute him for this.
Chief of Peoples sending dick pics to underage people. Fired from the police, tried and convicted, registered sex offender and restricted. He's an Adams County sheriff, and that amount to a pedophile thief that really can't count. You pedophile, you no good rapper, stealing my money, calling me a kidnapper. You better kill that noise and stop holding asses of 10-year-old boys. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Brian Newland is a flag. He used to play with little toys. Now he...
Y'all remember Tales from the Hood? This shit is a whole 20 minutes. Holy. Hold on. Is he talking about it? Let me see something.
You're fine. Okay.
Wait. Wait.
Why is a pedophile police officer walking through my yard with a gun?
Real quick. What I was gonna say is, y'all remember Tales from the Hood? Tales from the Hood, in the first one of the first stories was the guy that got brutally beat up by the cops, and he came back as a damn demon. That's Afro Man right now. The demon that came back for these damn cops.
I mean, you know, I smoke weed, I drink beer. You know, I sign women titties. I pay my taxes, I take care of my kids. So let me ask you a question. Why is a pedophile police thief kicking on my door? I think that might be the first time I've seen some cops not kick in the door. We just like kept eating, watching TV on this. Yeah, they'll go away in a minute. What a bunch of pussies, man. And not just because they like the predators and the victims and they make a mistake and they suing me for their mistake. I mean, like, the motherfuckers overall pussies, like, mentally and literally, like, physically. Like, what kind of cops are them, dude? Pedophile police officer... Baby making Brian newborn Newland. He searched my house. I don't kidnap people. I kidnap cheeseburgers. Whatever. He searched. I got high, man. I'm lazy. What the fuck you talking about? Whatever. He searched my house. He searched my old farmhouse. He don't find no Dungeons and Dragons. He don't find no kidnapping victims. He don't find no pyramids of marijuana. So he figures everything is in the safe. It's in the car. It's in the... He thought everything was in the safe.
So he started telling my baby mama he was going to rip the safe out the floor. And I was going to let him do it at first. Till, you know, my mother-in-law say, don't do that. Because they might try to put something in the safe and say it was yours. And I want to thank her for telling me that. Because I was just going to let him rip up the floor.
That was smart.
I was just going to let him make
that
an
was
ass
very
out of
smart.
themselves. But
very smart.
I let them make a different kind of ass out of themselves. So I gave up the combination to my baby mama. You know, I ain't want to let my baby mama in my damn safe. I gave up the combination to the safe to my baby mama. I'm going to just let you watch and see what happens. It gets good.
Love you, Bob. He said he's not giving the code to it because that's the code to everything.
What is it?
He's not giving the code to it. That's the code to everything. He said you can break in it and y'all look like ass when you do it. So, because every time that we get broken into, thousands. No, you're not listening.
I'm listening.
Thousands. You all don't do shit.
I have never once heard of a report.
Yes, yes. We've got reports down there. Nothing's ever been done.
Nothing's
but
ever
now,
been told to me.
get a phone call to no, you can break into it and you're fine.
Okay. 101.
What do you want to do as far as she's want to go in with us?
He asked
Crime
me.
scene, no. You're going to have to go onto the other side of the fence.
It's a crime scene, really?
It's technically considered a crime scene, yeah, until we clear it.
Are you serious right now?
It's not.
You know
it's
well
no
as I do.
crime.
There's nothing in here.
Not in the sense of a
I'm
crime
not.
There's no crime. We talking about some report a crime scene. There ain't no crime going on.
Thousands of dollars stolen. Came out, done everything. BCI came out, nothing. Okay?
A crime scene.
Two other times. It's on record. You can look it up.
I'm not saying you're lying, but I'm
Two
telling you
other
that.
times we got broke into. Nothing. And I'm like, seriously? So then,
How long ago was it?
this last time was only a few months back.
Do you remember which officers come out here?
No, I don't. I don't on this one. But, I mean, I'm telling you. And then he gets pulled over up in Chicago. $60,000 the cop took. $60,000. We was on tour for months.
Right.
They took it because why?
Yeah, man, you know, man, shucks. Criminal cops, man. Had some cops take some money from me. They robbed me. St. Charles, Missouri. They stole an apple from a tree. They probably still got to rob somebody out there. You know, they got to go commit more crimes disguised as law enforcement.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. Who you want? Yeah. Hey, she said he ain't gonna give that combination of that safe.
She thinks she's going to give it now. She's trying.
She says she has it coming.
Where's the other side?
To what?
Look at this stuff here. There's another side.
No.
That's the only one?
That's the only safe.
Hmm.
That's not key. I don't know what you got. That's the only one I got.
That's weird.
I don't know. So,
He knew something.
hey,
He knew we were coming.
Just lock key box.
How the hell are these out of state?
They went in this. Hold on.
It was at this moment they knew they fucked up. Okay, you know you.
'Cause there's nothing there.
Ass motherfuckers.
Nothing in there but some paperwork.
Vandalized my property. Disconnected my
Wasn't even money in
cameras.
there. Like really, just you stole
Whatever the fuck
you stole
talking
money
about
out there.
ain't here.
You stole money,
It's
a
all up
little
in
bit of
my
money.
damn safe. My baby mama know the combination. It ain't nothing in the damn safe. Rather than to get their demeanor and their tone adjusted and get ready to apologize for doing all this bullshit to me, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers get unapologetic and, you know, want to sue me. The predators and the victims. Watch out for the Adams County Sheriff. They're going to rob your house and then sue you. At the beginning of this next clip, I love how he kind of says, hey, we're going to need as many cameras in this room as possible. You know.
That's crazy. He has documented everything.
bust this big kidnapping, drug dealing addict.
Made content out of all of this.
Here, there's your door.
He's almost at 1 million subs.
I got you, boo. Hold on. I'm looking for the safe.
What's the air on in here?
Imagine that. Y'all done made Afro Man popping again because y'all done raided his house.
Hey, I think we did the same. Hold on. There you go.
Nothing.
You get it open? See all the keys?
Maybe like 10 minutes. Maybe like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Like, and all these jars will be empty.
They've got some there. These are writing checks.
He said that's it. There's one, I mean, you can keep it open when they
16 Kelly. That's all utilities there.
This is keeping it.
948 Sunnyview Drive. Brandy DeBoer called in and advised her boyfriend.
$356,000 last year.
Well, you know what? She said he's been looking into because their cause. Maybe he's stashing stuff out away from the house.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be on tour for 2 months.
Yeah.
He asked Brian what he wants to do with that. It needs to be sealed if we're keeping it or not.
Okay. That cash on the table, are you sealing it up or?
Probably, yeah.
Probably, yeah. That was the one that pocketed it.
Officer Pee Wee Herman.
Officer Pee Wee Herman.
Asked Brian what he gonna do with the money. Even run the stop sign, wreck it, Randy. We're not required to do that, Walters. He even told pedophile police officer baby making Brian Newborn Newland to seal the bags. But how can he steal the money if the bags are sealed? So it's important that he leaves that open.
Who was monitoring the evidence and getting it packaged?
So, once something was found, it was to be photographed in place.
Oh, he sound like a weirdo.
And then toward the end, I would come by and package everything up and collect it off where we left.
So you packaged it up?
Yes.
He sound like a weirdo. Look and sound like a weirdo that would just abuse his authority.
Okay, it has been established that pedophile police officer baby making Brian Newborn Newland is the one responsible for the money. He's the one running this whole investigation.
She drives herself back to the police station here. What happens next?
I put her into the interview room and conduct the interview with her.
Recording?
Yes. Well, I thought it was recording. So the recording equipment that is set up at the sheriff's office at that time was kind of old and obsolete. There was a specific system that was outside that had wires ran through into the interview room that can you ask your client to please stop?
Swayze, what's going on?
So there's a microphone on the table, and if that microphone is touched at all, sometimes it'll completely disconnect the sound. So there's a sign on the table that says do not touch the microphone. So at some point in time, it must have got messed up prior to us going in there. So we conducted the interview. I come out, she's still in there, and before we release her, I'd go through, I start working on the search warrant, and my practice was I would start on the search warrant, and then I would go and listen to the interview, so I made sure all my information was updated and accurate as I worked through the search warrant. Well, I got to a point where I had to do that, and then I realized that there was video recording, but there was no audio. So there was a 45-minute interview that had no audio.
Brian turned the mic off in the interrogation room and asked me to suck his dick.
What?
Brian Newland, through the grapevine, he's bisexual. Matter of fact, one of my best friends, he said he's fucked him in the ass all the time. Brian Newland had me suck his dick in the interrogation room. Then he told me about all the young girls that he had sex with in Adams County.
At the beginning of this next clip, I love how he kind of says, hey, we're going to need as many cameras in this room as possible. You know, because they finna bust this big kidnapping, drug dealing addict.
As many cameras as possible.
Here, there's your door. I got you, boo. Hold on, I'm looking for the safe.
What's the air on in here?
Yeah. Okay, I can look at the safe. Hold on. There you go.
Nothing.
You get it open? See all the keys?
Yeah. Like, and all these jars will be empty.
So pedophile police officer baby making Brian Newborn Newland done ran all through my house. They done tore my baseboards up, tore up everything, looked all in my safe. They not apologetic. They don't want to help me put the doors back on the hinges. They don't want to pay for nothing. And they want to sue me. But it was at that point when they fucked up.
Underage women. Brian Newland has always been a bad guy. He's never been a good guy.
Everybody's talking about you because they think I'm a pedophile, because they think I'm a thief, because of your client's disgraceful videos. No.
That's crazy. He got their real deposition footage, though.
Well, don't sit there and insult me, and don't play me like I'm stupid, because I'm not. I'm far from it. Everybody in this room knows what the posts were about. That's why these people here that would run out there, if your client was having a heart attack or his kids were dying, would still run out there. Would you like to know?
Newland was the police chief of the People's Police Department. Court documents say that Newland sent the graphic pictures back in December. Investigators are releasing few other details at this point. The city says Newland is no longer employed by the department.
Oh, he got him fired.
Coming up on Monday.
He got him fired. He got him fired. All right, what's this last one? This last one.
Henry, when will I see you again?
I don't know, Abigail. All I know is that I'll love you forever.
I guess it's like the outro song.
Mine eyes seen the corruption of the Adams County cops, stealing money, stealing cake. When they make they traffic stops, first they screw you, then they sue you. Play games and dismiss your claims. The proof's on the internet.
Sir, I don't think we can make all that work.
Get Kling 3.0 Omni on the phone.
I didn't know that was
Bam! Look at.
Oh, I don't know what that is. All right. Anyway, and this was his testimony. Man, oh man. Did they really play the records in court? Did they really play the records in court though? I want to hear that real quick before I move on.
Posted those based on rumors, didn't you? And did you give me these answers, Mr. Ford?
Okay.
All of this is their fault, and they have the audacity to sue me. These people and you are the predators and the victim at the same time.
Oh.
So what they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you
Under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do.
Turn my good time up.
Sport for doing so, because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
You
Talk to him.
Phillips's deposition, correct?
Yes, sir.
In your lawyer's office.
Yes, sir.
Same office where you filmed part of that video last Friday.
Yes, sir.
And you saw how upset she was when she was answering your lawyer's questions about how this had affected her, right?
Yes, yes.
And you saw your attorney say, do we need to take a break?
Yes.
And you saw her say, no, let's go on and get this over with.
Yes, sir.
You saw all that.
Yes.
You knew she was upset.
Just like she knew I was upset when she was standing in front of my kids with an AR-15 with her hand around the trigger ready to shoot me.
Right.
Just like she knew I was upset when she cut my cameras. But I'm not a person. She is. So I'm sorry for being a victim. Let's talk about the predators.
Okay. So you saw all that. You saw how upset she was. You heard the testimony about her children. You heard the testimony at the depositions about Randy Newland's daughter who came home upset. You heard all that. But you're still posting stuff about
Yeah,
it.
because I understand it was Randy's fault and all of their fault for coming to my house in the first place. So if they hadn't came to my house, their children wouldn't be saying nothing. None of this would be going home if they did their research and did things right. So all of this is their fault. And now they want to sue me for their mistake.
Is there anything that could change your mind about what you're doing to these deputies?
Is there anything that can change my mind about the fact that they shouldn't have been at my house in the first place? Is there anything that can change my mind about how my money shouldn't have been touched in the first place? No.
That's all the questions I have. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You want to continue, I'm sorry, Mr. Osborne. Do you want to continue the direct examination of your client now?
Your Honor, I was going to actually ask for a sidebar so we can talk about that.
Okay, so let's just talk about it.
Pray for Afro Man, y'all. Pray for the homie Afro Man. May nothing happen to you, brother. You are not suicidal. None of that. Damn it. Fucking pigs. Sorry. Anyway. Sorry. Anyway. All right. Let's see. We're two from here. Let's do the Ray J. Let's see what Ray J been talking about. So I've been hearing Ray J talk about Snoop. Okay. I didn't mean to be so close up to the mic. I gotta get premium. I might as well get premium. If I ain't gonna be downloading videos like that no more.
Tell everybody that I'm tripping and that you have not become Suge Knight. Because if you have, then we'll deal with that and we'll figure it out. But everybody's feelings are hurt. Nobody feels like you have come through for them. Everybody from the LBC, please respond to this because I'm not here to try to point the finger. But when Dash tells me something, Julian tells me something, and then there's like 20 other people that's telling me other things that are surprising. Because the last thing I thought that you would be is the new Suge Knight.
All right, so check this out. Things are getting real messy inside the Death Row family, and now Ray J is stepping into the drama and calling out his own cousin, Snoop Dogg. According to Ray J, people in the industry are starting to say Snoop is turning into the new Suge Knight. Yeah, you heard that right. We're talking about royalties, artists.
And see, this comes off of Daz Dillinger, too. This comes off of his cousin Daz. actually talking about us. Remember we had went over all the videos what Daz had made about all the royalties he was owed and never got the money he done took from Nate Dogg's family and whatnot. Like, word around town really is that Snoop is low down dirty with this death row shit right now. He ain't paying nobody a dime off them records he got.
Complaints and accusations that artists from death row aren't getting paid properly. So let's break down exactly what Ray J is saying, why this situation is blowing up online, and why the comparison to Suge Knight is raising serious eyebrows. So recently, Ray J went viral after posting videos online where he addressed Snoop Dogg directly.
Hey, yo, Snoop, you my relative. I talked to Julian, I talked to Daz, I talked to Corrupt, I talked to everybody, and everybody's telling me you turned into the new Suge. I don't want to believe that, Snoop. I don't want to believe that you turned into the new Suge. I'm going to believe that you've given everybody what they deserve. And everything that they ever didn't get, you taking over death row was supposed to be the one to be the savior to give everybody what they needed. Word on the street is that you haven't given anybody nothing. And you became the new Suge. I don't want to believe that, Snoop. I want you to respond, and I want you to tell me that you're not the new Suge. I want you to tell me that you gave everybody all the publishing and all the rights and everything that they deserved. Everybody from our cousin Daz to, Julian, to whoever else is talking shit, right? I don't give a fuck about nobody else but that's related to us. I said two that is in our bloodline, and you're a great person. I love you. Can you please tell everybody that I'm tripping and that you have not become Suge Knight? Because if you have, then we'll deal with that and we'll figure it out. But everybody's feelings are hurt. Nobody feels like you have come through for them. Everybody from the LBC to Carson to Compton to Los Angeles all the way up to Santa Clarita. But you've been keeping all the money and you're super rich. I love you, Snoop. Please respond to this because I'm not here to try to point the finger. But when Dash tells me something, Julian tells me something, and then there's like 20 other people that's telling me other things that are surprising. Because the last thing I thought that you would be is the new Suge Knight. Make it make sense, Snoop. Make it make sense right now. Cause I don't give a f. You know that. You're my cousin. But don't ever think that you doing people wrong I'm not gonna let it slide. What are you gonna do to me? Exactly. Let's talk about it. Let's do a sit down and let's figure out, why do people say you're the new Suge? Why do people say that you're f***ing them over all their money? Why do people say that you're the worst person in the world right now in LA? Why? When you're my cousin. Let's figure it out. I love you, Snoop. But I also love Daz. I also love Julian. I also love all my Crip homies and all my blood homies.
Ray J talking about he on his gangster shit right now.
Don't represent Death Row if you're Suge Knight again. Unless that's what it is. If you Suge again, it's Death Row. I'm confused. Can you please make light of what we're going through right now on the West Coast? Snoop, my cousin, sincerely, Ray J.
Ray J basically said people around.
And that's a sick, I ain't got nothing to lose. I don't give a fuck right now. I'm outside, Ray J. If you see, look at his eyes right now, that's I'm outside, Ray J. Even though he's sick and damn near about to die right now, unfortunately, Ray J outside with it.
The industry have been telling him something that's been bothering him. They're saying Snoop Dogg is starting to move like Suge Knight. And for anyone who knows hip-hop history, that's not a light comparison. Ray J said he's hearing complaints from artists connected to Death Row Records claiming royalties aren't being paid correctly and artists aren't being treated fairly. Now, Ray J made it clear he wasn't just trying to disrespect Snoop. He said he's speaking up because they're family and he doesn't.
Did Snoop respond? No.
You hanging with them?
Yeah, this the footage we looked at with
people
Daz.
Started saying the same problems are happening again. That's when things get uncomfortable. Here's where the situation gets even more interesting. Ray J isn't the one raising questions. Some former Death Row artists already been speaking out about business disputes connecting to the label. For example, Daz Dillinger accused Snoop Dogg of trying to take control of music rights and trademark connected to Death Row artists.
One thing too, I be hearing people say, since Snoop got Death Row, they didn't try to get no royalties and stuff before then. I'm the only I always try to get royalties. Been on their ass ever since. E1, Koch, everybody. Everybody gonna get it. You hanging with them, it's just like in the street. You hanging with them and they get shot, you gonna get it too. So hey, guilty by association. Coming to get mine, man. Like I said before, that money. I don't want the money. I just want the rights. Because when you get the rights, the money comes. So you know what I'm saying? Keep that money. I don't give a about that money. I got money. I got money. I got money.
Dash claims Snoop was making deals around the catalog and using royalty connected to other artists' work. Snoop fired back on
Dash just wanted his publishing.
Accusations.
I remember that. Dash just wanted his publishing. Literally, that's all he ever wanted was his publishing. He never got that shit. And that's his family. That's the wild part. That is the wild part. But then I've been seeing about let me see. I saw Danny Boy had mentioned something about it a couple days ago. He made a song with Snoop a year ago. That's crazy. That's wild. He made a song with Snoop a year ago. But then I seen this video too.
Picked a great meme, but
I don't know if this is the most recent ones. I know there's another one I had seen too. Let me pause it real quick because I know it's one I had seen. It's in my history. I just want to see if it's the same video. See if it's the same video. Yep, it's the same one. Okay. It's the same one. Yeah, same one. Okay.
My guy, Danny Boy, welcome back, my man.
Uh-oh. What's up, my bro?
Oh, no,
I ain't
it's this
seen you
one.
in a minute, man. I appreciate being on, and you know, I'm always...
Yeah, this one. This is the one also. Okay.
And tell me if I'm wrong, but Snoop, he blocked you on IG, right?
Oh, man. So, yeah, as he was sending me these ignorant-ass messages, we was going back and forth. And, you know, he was saying all these things in my inbox. Like, I was telling him, you know, how like, you came to me with all this God shit, you the devil.
Now, for those that don't know, just watching right now, new to this, Danny Boy used to be, Danny Boy was the one that sung on "I Ain't Mad at You." The "I Ain't Mad at You." That's Danny Boy. He's been on a couple of records for Death Row. He's produced and written for a couple of records with Death Row. So he was around back in the day. That's crazy. He's got the songs that he was on his hoodie too. "I Ain't Mad at You" with your phone number. He was on all those.
You a corny ass nigga. You a bitch. I was saying all this to this nigga in his inbox, and he was texting back fast. On that. Well, I ain't with you like that anyway. Suge bought you around. I don't even know you. Da 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 da. Like, oh, you called me for? So I guess he was trying to make Suge mad to make it look like we was doing business together. Reggie Wright and Suge though, they kind of was doing an interview about it, and they called that shit out. And that's kind of hard to hear because, like, you'll hear a motherfucker talk about Suge. Damn, man, and you heard me talk about it. I am forced to say that nigga is worse than Suge. I mean, all bullshit aside, let the balloons down. Naked room. There's nothing in the room. There's nothing but honesty. Human being wise. A person of moral. And you'd heard me say a whole lot of shit about Suge. All us got our ways. But as far as a good person and a piece of shit, I would say switch names like Snoop Knight, but that nigga don't deserve to have, you know, the name a knight behind you, or like my name's Stewart. You got to be a good steward over something, or a knight is, you know, mighty king type situation. And they don't even deserve that name, man. That nigga's too fake. That's some fake shit, bro. Snake. And I'm waiting to see, and we shall see how he do the artist that he got over there now.
See, everybody, this is what I'm saying. Everybody's talking about it. And this was what? This is a month ago. This is a month ago, so Danny Boy probably didn't even know about what Daz was talking about and Ray J and everything. Like I said, it's been rumors have been spiraling around L.A. that Snoop pretty much ain't trying to pay nobody, and that's why they call him the new Suge Knight, because he's pretty much trying to just, with the money and the royalties that he's collecting now from the publishing of having all those records now from the Pac records. Well, of course, there's records that Tupac Estate owns, but there's still leftover Pac records that he actually can collect royalties from with the publishing, as well as Daz Dillinger's records, as well as Nate Dogg's records, Corrupt's records. I'm just thinking of all the death row artists. Let me see. Was Bone Thugs on Death Row, or they were just on Easy E's? Death Row Records roster. I just want to see what the roster is. What is the roster consisted of with them? Yeah, I forgot about Badass, Above the Laws. Okay, so Daz Dillinger, Danny Boy, Dr. Dre. Okay, so yes, he would have rights to some of Dr. Dre's old Dr. Dre joints too. Jay Valentine, Jay Flex, Jewel. I didn't know Jewel was on there. K Solo. Oh man, K Solo. Little C Style. There's Bow Wow records on here. There's Left Eye. There's we heard. Remember the old Left Eye rap that she had with Pac. So the Lady of Rage. Oh man. Machiavelli, that's right, because he had another. He used the alias Machiavelli. That's right. So he owns the Machiavelli records. That's crazy. The MC Hammer, what the fuck? Michelle Lee. Is that Milkbone? Oh, Meekbone. Okay. Mr. Malik. Mark Morrison. Mark Morrison was Death Row. Mr. Whoa! Wait, bro. Wait. That did not come out on no fucking Death Row Records. Bruh. I never knew he was on Death Row. Return of the Mac came out on Death Row. Bruh, I'm today years old. I didn't know Return of the Mac was on Death Row, bruh. Nah. Wait. Holy. Oh, that's a lot of money. Oh, that's a lot of money. King Osmond, what's going on? That's a lot of money. Mark Morrison, bro. Wait. Nate Dogg, October London, Outlaws, OFTB, I don't know what the fuck that is. PD, wait. When did PD go to death? Now my head hurt. Bruh. When? Okay, loosely affiliated. I'm just like, excuse me. I'm like, wait, what you mean? Death Row's PD Pablo tots with, man. PD Pablo and Danny Boy. Oh, I'm like, wait, PD Pablo. No, raise up, put your shirt off, around your head like a head. I was like, wait, what? Prince Italja, I don't know what it is. RBX, The Realist, SKG, Sam Snead, he's new. Slip Capone, Snoop Dogg, of course, Superfly, Spider Loke. Wait, G on this Spider Loke? Wait, Sugar Free, Pimpin'. Technique, the dog pound. Oh, that's the whole dog pound too. It even said the dog pound, and it said Tupac Shakur, Trey D, Convicts, the Doc, the Realist, YGD, the Top Dog, Young Soul. That's a lot of catalog that nigga own, bruh. That's a lot of catalog he own. That is a lot of catalog. Like, we don't gotta go through everything, but damn, bruh. Chronic, Doggy Style, All Eyes on Me, the Don Illuminati, Dog Father, bruh, it's still out. Yo, until the end of time, Pac, Better Day, dog. Against the Grain. Yeah. I see why niggas is mad. I understand. I ain't know Death Row almost had Juvenile. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. That's wild, though. That's fucking me up, though. Mark Marson, that's fucking me up. I ain't know no damn Mark Marson was on, or even Petey Pablo for that matter. I ain't know that shit. I had no clue. No clue.
The rest of them. Because he ain't going to do shit like him and Daz into it. He keep the lady of Rage around. Amazing person. Amazing person. But Rage should damn near be executive around there.
That's crazy. She still work around the label.
That's not what he doing. He's a mutt.
Wow. So comparing the two, you think Suge, he's a better person than Snoop?
He's worse than Suge. Suge took care of his people. Suge took care of him. I don't know what their business was because I told you how I felt about my business, but he took care of us. I think he did what he knew how to do or knew what he thought was right. Did he take some extras? Yeah, he took some extras off the table. But hell no. Man, I can't wait for to hear some of them niggas that's sitting around waiting for Snoop to roll something off the table to their ass. You meet him, he getting everybody these old fake ass baddie chains. You meet him, he throwing you in all this old death row gear, all this shit that say Snoop Dogg on it and shit. And you got the right idea, I guess, to have anybody that's relevant to walk around with, I guess, with his logo that he have control over. And everybody walking around being free ass cartoons and commercials for him. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. One of my desires in life was to work with him. I don't ever want to work with that nigga again. For nothing. Like, unless somebody like, oh, it's a big bag, death row going on. But that nigga, if he was a death row tour, he wouldn't take nobody that was on death row on it. Or wouldn't pay him right. Enough of that nigga. My bad, I keep talking about him. Piece of shit, though. He blocked me, and I went right on there and tagged his ass. Bitches blocked.
Apparently, you can go from zero
So
to
apparently,
a complete
since
site in just a single.
that year ago that they did that record, they've been beefing, and probably over these royalties.
You a bitch, is what I said, and I haven't heard from him since. I'm totally fine with that. I'm trying to be more mature because, again, I want people to know me for my music and the gift that I still have. I ain't lost my singing. I'm gonna still keep singing, and I'm gonna run into the right person, the right situation. We're gonna be able to do that, but it's not gonna be, hey, you can have some crumbs, or let me play games with you that you've been playing with when you was a kid. I'm not a kid no more. I don't have to do the talent show shit no more. Through the week, I'm grateful that I got a side gig. I work in a funeral home through the week. I'm grateful for that.
God bless, brother.
So I'm not hungry. But when it comes to music, I do pray that I get to the right person or the right person get to me so that I can be on the right stage. Ultimately, that's what it's about. Ultimately, that's what I'm mad about, being paid for the shit that I had on death row. He in control of that. He not paying shit off of that shit. I had about 4 people contact me over there talking about they trying to get some payments together and this and that. That shit was about a year ago.
See?
I was about to ask you about that too. Is he helping you get your money back that you owe?
Hell, nah, no payment for nothing from that point. No payment, right? Just no statements. None of the things that he said he would go in and do. And then, like, you know what I mean? Like, to see him, like, you see this clown ass nigga give away money, like, to dumb shit. Not saying it's dumb, but I think,
That's
like,
why
he was on one of those
Juvenile and
other
Young Buck
lives and
fell out
gave
and he ended up with Junior.
Kai Cenat, like, something that was worth so much money. But when a person like Jewel died, I bet you that nigga didn't even go to the service. I bet you he didn't send a flower. You didn't send a flower to Jewel's funeral?
Okay, so that's not Jewel, that's Jewel. Well, my bad. On the roster that we just saw, Jewel. Let me see something. Go back to that wiki that we just saw. Where we saw Jewel's name. That would be this gentleman. He was a singer. Okay. Hope they ends up, yeah, okay. They're for records in the 90. Okay. They have a picture of him? Well, they don't got a picture. All right, let me see something. So I want to see a picture. I want to see a picture. Not that one. Is it her? Okay. Real quick. Okay, so this is Jewel.
You can only attract good people by being a good person. So I would say a lot of the aggressiveness and meanness I developed after being around.
She's from Compton?
When you were only lady before Rage came to the label, and
Yeah, this is who Danny Boy was talking about.
Men
That passed away.
you
Rest
have
in peace to
fight
her.
for position. So they want you to be cute, have a little dog, like a little Yorkie or Maltese or, something cute, and shut up and be quiet. But you don't know how to do all that. Because my mom taught me to treat people with respect, for work, for whatever you earn. And in the meantime, do good. So to be a servant, a lot of people look down on that. But when you show humility and you feed people and you take care of people, your blessings come from above. And I would have to say, for me, not to have got none of my do-right publishing and only a little change, I still look this good and feel this good because I treated people right. That's my karma.
Just 3 years ago.
After I left death row, I left all the stress, all the negativity, all the feeling down that I was a failure and I would never amount to anything. I started working as a service clerk at Walmart. I took a job with a security company. I worked 80 hours a week for 3.5 years. Because I am high maintenance and I like to go to the restaurant and I like to order me a Tommy Hawk ribeye with all the trimmings. I let my 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, 12, till they got 17, 18. When I take them out to eat, they want to order whatever they want. So I worked 2 full-time jobs for almost 4 years just to make $4,000 to $5,000 a month to make sure they had a good life. And they knew they was loved, and they knew the main thing. What you work for, then you can enjoy what you work for. Don't be no bum. Don't be a user. You go to work, you get paid, you can have nice things.
That's right.
So where the music industry never paid me, I didn't expect for no handouts. I went to work every day. I got paid, and I did a lot of nice things for a lot of people along the way. People, after about, I would say, a year and a half on any of the jobs I worked, once people, because they would always say, you look familiar, you look familiar. And I'd be like, no, I'm just me. And then when they found out, oh my God, you did Thug Passion, you did Gin and Juice, you did Gonna Give It To You on the Above the Rim soundtrack with Aaron Hall. It was like, you're famous. And it was like, how humble. Like, we would have never known. But my mother was from the South, and she believed never let what you do for a living impact the person who you are. So I always treated people.
She had a voice.
And even when I was on death row, I never treated my friends bad. I never treated the fans bad. And I never treated anybody that like respected my music. Now the niggas I work with, I had to get rah-rah just so they would respect me. But it's like they was mad at me for something, for standing up for myself. So I'm gonna tell all the young people, business is business. I was fooled in the beginning, and I treated the business like, because I thought we was family. But just handle your business and never let your business handle you. And that's an old school saying. If you can stick to that, don't lose yourself. Keep your morality. Keep you. Keep being you. Don't let nobody change who you are.
My condolences.
Because you can go to work every day. Retain your morality. Retain who you are as a person. And you can still live a good life. See, I'm shining.
That's a great way. That's a great way to show Miss Jewel. Rest in peace to Miss Jewel. Man.
You didn't go to Jewel's service? As a matter of fact, I think Jewel was really open about her, working in a job, and I think she was doing security and different things. Like, you didn't bury Jewel? I mean, the nigga give you signs. That's a dog ass nigga. I know he is a dog ass nigga because I know how much that costs at minimum for a person that you don't care about, but you just giving it because you tender at heart. But for a person that's paid all that music with them, what they did, and you would think the relationship that they had, that should tell you.
Sad to hear, man. Yeah, I was making good music too.
Amazing studio, man. It was amazing vibe. But that shit within 2 months, and I waited 6 months of us, six months of us talking. Come on, man. You don't do that, bro. For shit, if some people make $50,000 a year. Some people don't make that a year. Honestly, that with what I had, I'm still catching up. And this was 2 years ago. I'm still catching up. I was trying to do deals with people and talk to them after I did the deal with Snoop, right? Oh, after we were talking, and I wasn't gonna say nothing. People didn't really want to do deals with me no more because they felt I was out of reach because now who I'm involved with. Or, yeah, I can get you, but can you get him too? Man, I had somebody that offered, I think it went from $2 million to $5 million in another country for Snoop to do a show. In the midst of all this bullshit going on, I sent an agreement to his people. And if I'm not mistaken, I got it up to $5 million, maybe more, and sent it to his people. And they told me if we can make this deal happen, that I think I was going to make like $250,000 off of it.
$250,000.
Build apps
off a
that
$5
scale.
million deal that he negotiated for somebody.
Base 44.
Imagine that.
Man, that nigga didn't even if he responded, they probably talked to them without talking to me.
What said that they set the deal up?
I bet you he didn't like Pac.
Facts.
Nope. He's like one of them dudes that you play basketball with.
You know what's crazy about him saying that? Is that so many, like Suge has said it. Who else has mentioned this? Suge has mentioned this about Snoop and Pac. Then we saw this in the supposed book of Kim Porter of how he felt about Pac. Like, we've heard from other family members. Like, that's crazy how many people know how Snoop truly felt about Pac, even though he was, supposed buddy with him. But when you see that footage of how, like, everybody knows about the famous interview with Tupac and Snoop interview where he looked real crazy. And everybody was pointing out how Snoop looked real nervous during this, because this was the right before Pac had gotten shot.
That's good.
This is right before Pac got killed.
To enjoy and support the Video Music Awards for MTV, because they support us. So if they want to come and use this business opportunity to get on some gangster, we do that better than anybody.
Can you envision a day when, y'all, if not get together and make an album, just peacefully coexist?
There's no dream of making an album with Biggie and Puffy, or none of them. We're not sweating it like that.
This is our family
We
over
peacefully
here.
coexist right now because we all cool. Everybody's here. They sell records. We sell records. Well, I guess you could call that selling records, what they do. We sell large amounts of records, and they sell a few records, and really it's no competition. People are really making too much out of it than it is. It's really just, if you want to talk, we're going to make it specific as to what you can talk about and what you can't talk about. And the East Coast, West Coast thing is something that the journalists and people are making up just to get paid off it so it can drag out. So they're perpetuating it so it could be drama, which I still love MTV, but when it all go down, don't look at me and Biggie and be like, why is there a big East Coast, West Coast war when you're shooting this to 300 homes?
That face right there when he said, when you're shooting it, and Snoop's face looked in the camera.
300 countries telling them about
How stiff he looked, and he was and nervous. He started to look right here.
East Coast, West Coast war that they would never know exists. So that's where information becomes a problem. When
And
MTV
if it did,
News gotta be the ones to let you know.
if it did exist, Pac, we wouldn't be here. So
Right, and if
to
it
let you
exists,
know
how
it's
we gonna be
non-existent.
sitting in New York?
And then he adds that if he did, Pac wouldn't be here. He didn't say Pac and me wouldn't be here. He just said Pac wouldn't be here. Low down, dirty nigga right there, bruh. Because Reggie was the one talking about, that's who Ray J mentioned. Reggie was even talking about how Snoop had a walkie-talkie on him the night Pac got hit. And they heard Snoop's walkie-talkie go off.
With and y'all out playing ball in the streets, and if his mom or somebody tells Snoop to come in the house and it's his ball, he's the bitch ass nigga that'll take the ball in the house with him. The game is over. You can't play ball if he can't play. Hell no, I don't think he definitely, like, and you hear him talk now, like how he's advocate Puffy and all of that shit and Biggie. Nah, hell no. Hell no. Pac seen it. Absolutely, I bet he seen it. And you was around when he was mad over this shit. I was right in the middle of it. Ain't no what do you think? I was right in the middle of this shit, watching the shit unfold. Hearing as they truck get shot up. Oh, they got shot up in the bus got shot up of their video in New York, and this happened, for sure. Snoop bowed out a long time ago, from when Pac got all the damn attention. When it seemed like all the attention was on him. And then he gonna say he was Pac friend, and he say all that bullshit. I hate to say somebody ain't somebody's friend, because whatever. I ain't gonna denounce him from being his friend. He ain't my friend, and he's not a friendly person.
That's a lot to take in, man. I ain't know it went down like that, bro. But
Piece of shit.
you been holding that in for 2 years, bro?
Ooh, man. Yeah,
And did a song with him
I've been
since then and
holding.
everything.
I've been holding out. Like I said, I got videos of it. He called me the morning. I think his brother, was it his brother that passed?
Yeah, I think something like that.
Hair messed up. I wasn't thinking about no business, you know what I mean? Like, I text him, my condolences and stuff. Shit, he FaceTimed me, man. Looked like he was so distraught and called me in the middle of it, like, give me a minute. You know what I mean? This just went down and da-da-da-da-da-da. I mean, seemed like a real genuine person.
Seemed like.
Am I dreaming?
And is two different things, man.
I bet you can't find 5 motherfuckers that he been good to that he even put a check in their pocket. Outside of them ass kisses he got around that record label with him. Outside of them niggas that play like they A&Rs.
He taking care of his day ones though, right?
I mean, I think we see Lady of Rage, she stay working, but that take for her to say something on it. But we also see Daz, how he tried to play some type of musical contractual game with Daz. And they family. You hear that shit? Them niggas is supposed to be cousins. And everything he's saying, you better believe it. Snoop trying to take people publishing and did it. Ain't that the same shit they were saying about Suge? Shit, at least Suge put some bread in your pocket before he took it. At least that nigga made sure you had a place to sleep. You drove in nice cars. You was eating. It looked to par. Suge wasn't passing out no motherfucking fake ass jewelry. Suge fed 500 to 600 single mothers on Mother's Day. And those people, when they sat down with them and their families at those tables at that hotel, there were small little medallions that Suge gave away that was little death row medallions. And them motherfuckers was little 10, 15 karat little chains. They were real. So I get the point. He trying to emulate.
Gave him a fake.
Kind of a little bit what Suge was doing. Get the fuck out of here passing that shit out.
Wow.
And then get them to everybody. If you see him putting them around, everybody get a death row chain. You get a death row chain.
Like they Rockefeller Records chain. Wow.
Get the fuck out of here.
So crazy. Snoop a dirty dude, y'all.
Or we just lose because our team isn't as good as
Snoop
theirs,
is
and not have to worry about
dirty,
games I
bro.
lose because people throw.
Oh, I don't know why. The live just started playing. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, yeah, Jewel she ain't deserve to be done. None of the death row artists. Like I said, if anything, like I said, pay Nate Dogg family the royalties. Pay, you know what I'm saying, Jewel's family the royalties. Pay Pac's family the royalties. There's so many people. Can't say Easy, he wasn't on death row. Shit, it was so many names on there. I think K Solo even passed at one point. I don't think K Solo was alive anymore, right? Is K Solo still alive? I can't remember. I don't think K Solo's. Oh, he is. He's still alive. Okay, K Solo is still alive. Good. God bless. K Solo is he's 57 years old. That's what I'm talking about. Good. Brentwood, New York. All right. That's all I could think of. I think Michelle Lee's still around, isn't she? Yeah, Michelle Lee's still around. Is she? No, Michelle Lee not around no more. Right? Is Michelle Lee still around? I can't. I don't know why I couldn't spell the damn name. Yeah, she's still around. Okay. She's 58. Okay. That's about to say. I don't think Michelle Lee's gone. Wait, what comments? Hold on. Let me see something. Because some things be showing in my feed that I can't see in my chat. So I'll be looking at my phone. But no, I don't see any extra comments that I should miss. I don't see anything. I don't see anything that I would have missed. Okay. Let me see here. What else we got? Oh, I did hear something about the TSA. What is this? Desert Rose Part 2, Loloza. I love Loloza. She has some good music. I heard something about the TSA in place. Yeah, I heard about this earlier because of the checks.
If you have Snap or
Apparently TSA employees are walking out because they didn't get their
Suffering
checks.
at the airport today as security wait times stretch longer than usual, in part due to a lack of staffing. TSA workers are calling out. They are under pressure from working without pay because of the month-long partial government shutdown. The transportation secretary says 300 TSA agents have actually quit. Union officials asked.
I remember that because there was a guy that was doing DoorDash, and I think also working on the side for UPS or Amazon, something like that. And he was only doing that because they weren't getting paid and still having to go to work for TSA. And dude was like, no, fuck that. I ain't going to work. I'm out here doing DoorDash. I'm out here doing whatever I got to do. I ain't going to work if I ain't getting paid for it. I'm going to get out here and hustle, make some money. I'm going to still be employed and keep my job, I guess. But I can't be there and not make no money whatsoever and expect to work. That shit crazy. And I remember something happened to where they compensated the TSA, some of the TSA workers. When was that? 'Cause I remember watching the video for that. I think there was a video about that. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, Secretary. Yeah, I remember this right here. Secretary Noem gives TSA officers $10,000 bonus for above and beyond service during the Democrats' shutdown. I do remember that. Remember they had the check and everything like that. But I'm like, $10,000. I didn't know if it was $10,000 each. Or, you know what I mean? Like, was it 10,000 spread out or whatever the fuck? I mean, it just doesn't sound like it was enough to satisfy them. You know what I mean?
That members just missed their second paycheck in the second government shutdown that they've had to endure in less than 6 months.
To be quite frank, officers are pissed off. And we're not just talking about here in Atlanta, we're talking about nationwide. The officers are pissed off. They want this to end. They're ready to get back to some normalcy or some consistency within their lives. It's very different this time because of the close proximity to the previous shutdown, the 34-day shutdown. So the resources and things that were available, they're just not there anymore.
Let's go now to CNN's Ryan Young, who is at Atlanta International Airport. And Ryan, we understand that things have improved a little since we last spoke to you a couple hours ago.
Yeah, they have improved just a little bit. If you look here, you can see the main checkpoint has finally opened up. If you were thinking about coming to this airport right now, would be a good time. We know people have been showing up extra early, 3-4 hours early, to try to make sure they can catch some of their flights. But this has been very painful. We've seen people miss international flights. We've seen flight cancel, people be in tears. A lot of times when you look at this line, this has been some of the longest lines we've seen. Take a listen to some of the passengers we spoke to throughout the day. So what was your reaction when you turned the corner?
Oh my God, are these the lines for TSA? That's crazy.
This is insane.
We had to wait like an hour to even check our bags, and it was like a 2-minute process. I could like punch through a wall right now.
It's ridiculously frustrating. And then to know that, and it's not their fault because they're not getting paid and they're going to come in here. I wouldn't do it either. But just adds to the layers of your frustration, adds to the layers of you're just trying to buy your time back, have a little piece of vacation from the Matrix, and the Matrix still gets you.
Yeah, Brianna, there is a truck downstairs that's actually giving away free food There's a line of TSA workers who are getting bottles of water, peanut butter, bread. They're picking this up to take home to their families. So you understand the pain point there. People have to pay bills. That's not happening. We were told this morning by police officers that between the hours of 3 and 5, one of the reasons why the security lanes had to be shut down is because so few TSA workers showed up. This is one of the main lines, and it's gotten so busy here that they had to open up this second line right here for it to go down. And we're even told there's another whole lane.
Bro, you made it sound like that whole shit was filled up like a concert was about to come or something like that.
Downstairs that's still shut down. The good news is right now, if you were trying to get onto a flight, it is easy breezy to go through. The concern though is when the shift change happens a little later this afternoon, whether or not we could still see that same buildup, especially on the international side. Just a lot going on here. On top of all that, the weather that you guys have been talking about has been impacting flights, over 100 cancellations. So people are really fit to be tied.
TSA agents are working without pay due to the partial government shutdown, and these TSA agents are either calling out or quitting. 61,000 of them just went their first weekend without a full paycheck. Let's bring in TSA agent Johnny Jones. He's also the Secretary Treasurer of the American Federation of Government Employees TSA Council 100, which represents more than 44,000 TSA officers. Johnny, thanks for joining us. The law, of course, requires...
How much they get paid? It's on in average. Okay, so the average hourly pay for TSA transportation service approximately $20 between 20 and 20. Wait, what? That's it? Oh, I'd be pissed. Yeah, I'd be pissed too. I'd be pissed. Holy. Holy, I'd be pissed. Holy.
Requires federal employees to get back pay once the shutdown ends. But according to Airlines for America, TSA workers make an average salary of $35,000. So I would think this situation for TSA officers who work paycheck to paycheck is pretty dire. What are you hearing from TSA workers?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me on the show today. And I would like to talk to you about the fact that they make such a low salary and they do live paycheck to paycheck. One of the things that people need to understand is that folks they're borrowing money, they're taking out loans, they're selling things. Most of the time they're doing this at a loss. And there's no compensation, there's no recourse for that. For the TSA officers, they're also struggling. They don't have money for daycare, childcare, gas, food, and many other things, as they've almost went a full month without a full paycheck because the last paycheck they received was so small it was almost inconsequential.
So the reason this is happening is because Democrats in the Senate refuse to pass the Homeland Security funding bill until changes are made to Customs and Border Patrol and ICE actions. So Republicans blame Democrats. Democrats have put forward legislation that would pay TSA agents, just not ICE or Customs and Border Patrol. How do TSA agents see this? Who do they blame?
They blame both parties because regardless of who's in charge or this time or that time, for the last 5 months, TSA officers have endured 3 shutdowns. The second one was kind of short. So regardless of the party, they are blaming both sides because they are not negotiating, and they haven't even passed a continuing resolution so people can continue to negotiate with the people being paid. So the workforce is sick and tired of being political pawns in the middle of these games and unfortunately we are the chess pieces, not just the TSA officers, but our colleagues in the Coast Guard and FEMA and other agencies that are not being paid, and it's struggling.
DSH, sorry, the Department of Homeland Security says more than 300 TSA agents have quit so far. Are you expecting that number to rise if the shutdown continues for weeks, months more? If so, by how much?
Well, I can tell you one thing. If people aren't going to get paid, one of two things is going to happen. They're either going to leave their post and quit, or they're going to call out and say they're unable to come to work due to financial concerns.
Which they have a right to say.
Without a doubt, those numbers are going to skyrocket like a ship going into the outer space because eventually you don't have any fun.
No, but see, this is where things get bad, right? Because what people don't see is, yeah, the TSA workers are going to leave right now and quit. You know what they're already thinking about? Remember that Neo robot I showed y'all that already is in people's homes a year? Man, trust me when I tell you that they are already trying to figure out how to implement AI and introduce that to make it easier for people to get around. They got to make it seem like that. They got to make it seem like it's easier for you to get on your flight and do everything you got to do, baggage claim and all that. Just use this app right here, right? You ain't got to talk to nobody about the gate, nothing like that. You stand in line, have this little section right here that's controlled by a computer. Make sure the right people are getting on the right. But I'm telling you right now, they are already thinking about that with these TSA people quitting their jobs and walking out. I'm telling you right now, I see the bigger picture to this. They want this to happen. You know why? Because when this starts happening to the major places, this is going to start happening to, say, for example, the MTA workers in New York. This can start happening to all of the major places that government pay. Excuse me, all the government paid places. Trust me when I tell you, I think this is going to be a trend that they're going to try to start in order to implement replacing people at work. I can see the bigger picture with this one.
You don't have a place to live and you don't have gas to put in your car.
Many are coping with eviction notices, vehicle repossessions, empty refrigerators.
Because the other thing to this is, right, it'll take less money to just fund and invest in having the robots than actually having to pay them hourly wages.
And overdrawn bank accounts. Every available financial option has been exhausted. Yet these officers are still coming to work to protect the traveling public.
The one who dies with the most toys.
Interesting damn commercial, I tell you.
Konopasek, spokesman for the Denver International Airport. The airport actually sent out a tweet recently looking for gas and grocery gift cards for TSA workers. So I want to ask you about that.
I know I didn't just see that. And of all airports, Denver International Airport, with a fucking apocalypse horse.
Denver International Airport. The airport actually sent out a tweet.
Donations needed. Support the dedicated TSA employees working without pay by donating $10 to $20 grocery store and gas card. Bro, they got a GoFundMe for the TSA workers at the Denver airport. Unbelievable. That's bruh.
Recently looking for gas and grocery gift cards.
That's just an even bigger slap in the face, yo. That's the wild part. That is an even bigger slap in the face. Say, hey, we got, you know what I'm saying? We got a GoFundMe for y'all. We're not going to pay y'all no extra money. We're not going to pay y'all checks, but we're going to give y'all a GoFundMe. If they got paid more, they would have better attitudes and cuss you. Yeah, so I'm saying, like, that's the crazy part. Like, I didn't realize that. Like, right now, I'm like 22. So I'm like, when I saw between 20 and 26, I'm like, wait, huh? And they said the average only make 35. I was like, oh. Yeah, I would walk out too. I didn't know they made that little. That's the other thing too. I didn't know TSA workers made that little. That's wild. I thought they was in like the $30 or $40 range at least. I didn't know that they was that. That's crazy though.
For TSA workers.
A GoFundMe for them instead of paying them.
Just to start out, I mean, can you just tell me what drove the decision to make you all say, well, we actually should be requesting gift cards and donations for some of these TSA workers?
That is a huge smack in the
Thanks for
face.
having me on. You know, we work with these TSA workers. We know them, we see them every day, and we know that they're struggling right now. They're coming to work, they're not getting paid. And so the last time that this government shutdown happened, we stood up a food pantry, and this time the leadership at Denver International Airport met with local TSA leadership to try to figure out exactly what would be needed this time. And that's where we determined that the gas cards and also the grocery store gift cards would be most helpful during this time. So we put the call
Most
out. We have a
helpful.
drop box in the center of the terminal over at our
It will be most helpful if you gave my goddamn money.
cell phone lot. And we were confident and now pleased to see that the community is really stepping up, and they are providing these gift cards to help these TSA workers.
And as I understand, you correct me if I'm wrong, in that the previous shutdown, obviously it stretched for a record amount of time, and we still saw some of the same missed paychecks, things like that. What makes this one different enough to where you all felt you needed to cross that threshold? Well, we actually need to step in and help some of these workers out ourselves.
Yeah, well, we learn things, of course, when we experience them, right? And so the food pantry we thought was helpful. It was a success. We did see a lot of gratitude from our TSA colleagues, but this allows more flexibility, right? If you have the gift card, you can go ahead and get exactly what you want from the grocery store, what your family might need. And also the gas gift cards make a big difference as well, because again, they're coming to work, they're not being paid, and they need to get to work. So we thought that would be the most helpful.
And on the consumer and flyer side of things, obviously there have been effects that have trickled down to them. Every airport has seen sort of its version of effects from the shutdown in their own ways. I was looking at Denver's wait times. They seem to be okay right now. But can you just put into perspective a little bit the impact this has had on your airport and sort of how these other airports are interconnected with your operations there?
Yeah, so we have been seeing reports just like everyone else from across the country where there have been issues with longer lines. Thankfully, we have not been experiencing that in Denver. Our TSA workers are showing up to work here in Denver, but of course, it's a day-by-day situation, right? And the longer this goes on, the more unknowns as we push forward through this. And we want to make sure that they have what they need to be able to get to work and be supported. But right now, yeah, if you were to go to flydenver.com right now, you would see minimal wait times, 5 minutes at the most to get through right now. And that has typically been what we have been seeing throughout this partial government shutdown.
But as you talk about, those dynamics are ones that are pretty fragile right now, can change from day to day, and of course going from location to location. Obviously at the center of this is this stalled debate over DHS, ICE reform, things like that. Do you have a message to lawmakers right now who have not been able to move forward with negotiations, but at the same time are affecting operations like yours, both in the form of workers and travelers every day?
What we can say is, we can't control what happens in Washington. Of course, we don't like seeing this. We don't want to have the TSA workers not receiving paychecks. But what we can control is what we can do to try to help them right here, right now. And so that is where we felt the need to go ahead and put out a press release, talk to you all. And again, thanks for helping us spread the word to make sure that people, when they're at the airport, before they get to the airport, they know that they can bring those gift cards with them if they desire. And there will be a place where they'll be able to donate those gift cards. And for those outside of the Denver metro, we would encourage those people to reach out to their local airports and see perhaps if they have something going on and what they might be doing to help the TSA workers.
I would say it's like...
That is crazy. That is absolutely ludicrous. I guess one time before we get out of here real quick.
Randy Walters is the son of a bitch. Yeah, that's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich. stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video.
Sing it, chat.
It's my dough. It's my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop
Hey.
disconnecting my video. It's my dough. It's my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video.
All right, we're gonna get up on out here, y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in. I love all y'all. Once again, if you guys would like to donate to the podcast, please use the Cash App, the Chill Murray 1, or the PayPal gclassmusicgroup@gmail.com. Anything at all is helpful whatsoever. Helps put some groceries in the crib and help me get back and forth to work. Like I said, anything is helpful at all. I would greatly appreciate it. A brother is in need. Thank you guys once again. Swayze World, Cherie Pennell, always making it live. West, y'all. Yes, y'all. King Ozma in the building. Who else is up in here? Trying to see Chum Calm Down. Flash White. Life of Sneaker Mama. Love Who I'm Becoming. Who else up in here? Only One Jen. I remember I saw Juju up in here. Juju, what's going on? Trying to see if I didn't forget anybody at all. And everybody, of course, I know there's a lot of people that just tune in as well. Y'all don't have to be in the chat. I greatly appreciate y'all tuning in regardless and coming by. Greatly appreciate that. Y'all see my voice and I got the horse and shit. Excuse me. It's 3 a.m. for y'all. Somewhere. It's about 2 a.m. now. I've been going to bed like 5 a.m. every night, so I'm trying to at least go a little 2 hours earlier this time. About 2 hours earlier. Hopefully I get me a good sleep. More than 3 hours. I'm gonna be doing some edits for the next couple of days on these last couple of lives, and the brother will be back. If not Thursday, well, definitely not tomorrow night, but maybe I might pop back in if something come across the table. I'll pop back in, but if not, Thursday, Friday, you definitely have a brother back. You see, I've been on here more. And I like how the background look too. So yeah, I'll see you brother more, and I'll be back with my lopsided headphones. Once again, love y'all. Y'all have a good evening, and we're gonna go out same way we came on in. Keep your third eye open and your head on the swivel, and remember, back is never a motherfucking fiction. Till the next time.
Maybe I get at you when my life is slow. I'll be understanding if you change your day. Maybe you prefer to live a life you know. But one day I'll be walking by the place you stay. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, say hello. Maybe I'll get at you when my life gets slow. I'll be understanding if you change your day. Maybe you prefer to live a life you know. But one day I'll be walking by the place you stay. Ooh, oh, say hello. Ooh, oh, say hello, say hello.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?
You raggedy bitch.
See, little shit like that lets me further know what it is you really do.
Bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We got him.